The president struck another great trade deal with India. He spoke with Prime Minister Modi directly. They share a very good relationship. India committed to not only no longer purchasing Russian oil, but buying oil from the United States, also perhaps from Venezuela too, which we know will now have a direct benefit on the United States and the American people. And in addition to that, Prime Minister Modi committed to $500 billion of investments into the United States, including for transportation, for energy, and for agricultural products as well. So this is another great trade deal thanks to President Trump.
Well, you heard White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt there, but now the deal is already stirring debate. That's correct. Now in India, the opposition leaders are demanding transparency, questioning exactly why the announcement came directly from Donald Trump's Truth Social and not from the Indian government. And also in the US, critics too are beginning to ask, what's in the fine print of the deal? Now this, as others still keep on backing the deal, we get you some more reactions.
The U.S. is charging India a tariff of 50%, but it's charging the United Kingdom a tariff of 10%. That's a violation of the MFN rule. Likewise, per the recently announced deal on social media, and we should talk about whether it's even really much of a deal, when the U.S. says it's going to drop its tariff to 18% on Indian origin merchandise, it's still a violation of the MFN rule.
The announcement of the conclusion of the trade deal was very welcome and will provide a major boost to U.S.-India relations. I think that this is a big step in the right direction. I don't think that the relationship will turn around overnight. I think that there has been a lot of trust lost over the last 10 months. And there were not only trade problems, but also, there have been disagreements between the U.S. and India, for example, on the aftermath of the India-Pakistan conflict, what happened there. So while this is a major step forward,
marking the onset of the Year of the Horse, Chinese ambassador to India Xu Feihong has hailed the strengthening ties between New Delhi and Beijing. He's revealed that the bilateral trade has reached a historic high of $155.6 billion in 2025. Highlighting the vast potential of trade and economic cooperation between the two countries or the two Asian giants here, Xu said China supports India's BRICS presidency, stands ready to strengthen multilateral coordination with New Delhi, and is also committed to working together to advance the development of Global South. The envoy also added that India's exports to China grew by 9.7%. The successful meeting between Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Chinese President Xi Jinping at the Tiananmen Square last August also resulted in a new level of improvement in the ties, including people-to-people exchanges as well. The envoy was speaking at an event to mark the Chinese New Year.
Last August, President Xi Jinping and Prime Minister Narendra Modi held a successful meeting in Tianjin, which leads China-India relations from a reset and a fresh start to a new level of improvement. Exchanges at all levels have become more frequent. Economic and trade cooperation has reached new heights. People-to-people exchanges have become more active. The bilateral relations have continued to improve. In 2025, bilateral trade between China and India reaches a record high of $155.6 billion, registering a year-on-year growth of over 12%.
The nuclear arms pact between Russia and the US is set to expire Thursday, removing any caps whatsoever on the two largest atomic arsenals for the first time in more than half a century. That's correct. Now, the termination of the New START treaty would set this stage for what many fear could be an unconstrained nuclear arms race. Russian President Vladimir Putin has declared readiness to stick to the treaty's limits for another year. This if Washington follows suit. But US President Donald Trump has been non-committal about extending the deal. Trump has repeatedly indicated he would like to keep limits on nuclear weapons and also involve China in arms control talks. A White House official who was not authorized to talk publicly spoke on the condition of anonymity on Monday. Here's more.
Вы знаете, что по-прежнему на столе инициатива российской стороны, которая была изложена президентом Путиным. Мы по-прежнему не получили ответа американцев на эту инициативу. Действительно, время уже сокращается, как шагреневая кожа. И буквально через несколько дней мир останется, наверное, в более опасном положении.
Now we take you to the Middle East, where some Palestinians were finally allowed back into Khan Yunis on Wednesday night after Gaza's Rafah border crossing with Egypt opened earlier this week. It comes as Palestinians gathered on both sides of Gaza's border with Egypt on Tuesday, hoping to pass through the Rafah crossing. Now, this comes after its reopening was marred by delays, interrogations, and, of course, uncertainty over who would be allowed to cross and who would not be. On the Gaza side, Palestinians in need of medical care that is unavailable in the besieged enclave gathered at a hospital. Now, this came before ambulances moved towards Rafah, hoping for word that they would be allowed to cross the other way. We get you some reactions.
طريق تعب كليته من حد ما طلعنا من الساعة 2 امبارح واحنا واقفين حنا تعبنا على الآخر. أنا مش فاكر، أنا في عمي اللي سابتها ورايا، عمي اللي كانت معايا، أنا أجي وهي تموت، أنا أجي وهي تضل ورايا.
إحنا عانينا في طريقنا إلي 3 أيام، أنا يومين في المعبر، بتت ليلة في المعبر، وطلعوني اليوم الظهر، وإلنا من الظهر لهلا لل11. صارت شوية معوقات، كانوا ماخذين واحد وتأخر علينا.
Over to Washington, where U.S. President Donald Trump called out a reporter from CNN Tuesday over questions about the Epstein files, telling her that he's never seen her smile and also demanding the country get on to something else. That's correct. Speaking to reporters in the Oval Office after he signed legislations ending the partial government shutdown, CNN's Caitlin Collins asked Trump whether he'd seen references in the Epstein files about his Commerce Secretary, Howard Lutnick, and billionaire SpaceX CEO Elon Musk. Now, what did Trump do? Well, Trump quickly dismissed the question, saying, "No, I did not. I have a lot of things I'm doing, you know." He also told Collins that he thinks Lutnick and Musk will be fine and added that I think it's time now for the country to maybe get on to something else. We get you that spicy exchange next up.
What would you say to the survivors who feel
You are the worst reporter. No wonder CNN has no ratings because of people like you. You know, she's a young woman. I don't think I've ever seen you smile. I've known you for 10 years. I don't think I've ever seen a smile on your face.
I'm asking you about survivors of Jeffrey Epstein.
You know why you're not smiling? Because you know you're not telling the truth. And you're a very dishonest organization, and they should be ashamed of you.
Saif al-Islam Gaddafi, the son of former Libyan dictator Muammar Gaddafi, has reportedly been shot dead. He was 53 years old. The Libyan news agency said his death was confirmed by the head of his political team. His lawyer told AFP news agency that a 4-man commando group carried out a hit attack on his home in the city of Zintan. Saif al-Islam Gaddafi was once seen as his father's successor and played a key role in Libya's relations with Western countries before the 2011 uprising, of course. Now, this is after his father was overthrown and killed. He was jailed for several years together, later released under an amnesty law. US President Donald Trump met for nearly 2 hours with Colombian President Gustavo Petro at the White House on Tuesday, conducting a friendly face-to-face mere weeks after threatening military action against the South American country and also accusing the leader of pumping cocaine into the US. Trump said the pair discussed cooperation in counter-narcotic operations and a number of other topics as well. Now, when asked about drug trafficking in Colombia, President Petro talked about the need to target the true kingpins, who in fact, according to Petro, do not reside inside Colombia, but in cities like Dubai. Here's more.
Pues volví a repetir lo mismo, hay que ir sobre los capos. En Estados Unidos hay una creencia, incluso penetra cuerpos de inteligencia y la política, igual en Colombia, que los capos son los que andan de uniforme y fusil en Colombia, con los diferentes alias que tú como periodista colombiana conoces. Esa es la segunda línea. La tercera.
On to Venezuela, whose acting president Delcy Rodriguez on Tuesday said her government met with U.S. reps in Caracas, capital Caracas, referring to U.S. top diplomat for Venezuela, Laura Dogu, who arrived in the country on Saturday. Now, Dogu met on Monday with Rodriguez almost a month after the U.S. military operation that deposed and captured former President Nicolas Maduro. Now, Dogu, who has served as ambassador to countries such as Nicaragua and the Honduras, posted a photograph with the acting president during the meeting at the presidential palace in capital Caracas. Meanwhile, here's what Delcy Rodriguez had to say.
Ayer justamente aquí mismo en este palacio también recibimos a la representante del gobierno de los Estados Unidos. Bueno, y allí tuvimos una conversación franca. Yo siempre digo, el respeto no le quita nada a nadie. La cortesía no le quita nada a nadie. Le suma, le suma. Y yo creo que eso es lo que nosotros le estamos demostrando al mundo y a las relaciones internacionales cómo debe hacerse.
Colombian soldiers and firefighters made it through waist-deep floodwaters on Tuesday to rescue people trapped in Cordoba in the north of the country. According to a press release by the Colombian Army, more than 3,000 humanitarian aid packages, 100 food kits and 100 hygiene kits have been distributed so far. President Gustavo Petro wrote on social media platform X in support of those affected by the flooding, blaming climate change for the flood waters. We get your reaction.
Estamos brindándole apoyo a más de 900 familias que lo perdieron todo por esta ola invernal. A esta hora todavía continuamos con las labores de búsqueda, brindando una ayuda humanitaria a todas estas familias que tanto lo necesitan. La mano de la alcaldía, del Comité de Gestión de Riesgos, nuestros bomberos, nos encontramos brindando toda la ayuda.
At least 35 people have died in snow-related accidents over the last 15 days alone across Japan, the country's Fire Disaster Management Agency announced on Wednesday. The highest death toll was seen in the Niigata prefecture with 12 fatalities. A house collapsed due to the weight of snow on Tuesday in Niigata prefecture, leaving a 68-year-old man dead, according to Japanese media. The weather was expected to ease, but many areas have had more snow than in usual years, the Japan Met Agency has underlined. And NASA is filling its massive moon rocket's fuel tank in a crucial dress rehearsal that will determine exactly how quickly 4 astronauts attempt the first lunar trip by humans in more than half a century. That's correct. A successful leak-free test could see the launching by mid-February. Otherwise, it's off until March. The rehearsal counts down to a simulated launch at 200 hours GMT, but could run to approximately 600 hours GMT if the need be. And with that, it's time we step into a short break. Much more lined up on the other side.
Are you losing money on high energy bills? You could save £198 a year on your energy. Switch and save now at uswitch.com.
Right now, a child like Clara needs Childline to answer their call because they're being abused, neglected, or bullied. A child who just wants the pain and fear they're experiencing to stop.
Hello, you're through to someone you can talk to.
For children being abused, Childline is a lifeline.
Something's happened with Mum's boyfriend.
That first call can literally be a life-changing call. In so many cases, we are the first people a child will reach out to. Childline needs your support so we can be there 24 hours a day. Please make sure a child gets the help they need and give just £2 a month now. Call 0800 702 2976 or search NSPCC. You can help us be there for the thousands of children who urgently need someone to talk to. When a child needs to make a life-changing call, you can help make sure we are there to answer it. Thank you.
At Vodafone, you can get our Unlimited Plus plan for only £24 per month, meaning you can save a huge £216 on unlimited data, calls and texts. Hurry, offer ends the 18th of February. So go in-store or online today. Vodafone.
If Lubasi was your son, you'd do anything to stop his suffering. He's in agony because he has an eye infection called trachoma. It's often spread by flies, like these. If Lubasi was your son, you'd take him to the doctor. But his parents can't afford to get him the care he so desperately needs. You can. When you give £2 a month to Sightsavers, you can help save more children from agony like this and spare their parents the pain of watching their children suffer. Every month, you'll help our eye doctors get to some of the world's poorest and most remote villages. It's so simple to treat trachoma, but we urgently need your support to do it. So please call 0800 038 4920, text Site10 to 82727, or go to sightsavers.tv to give £2 a month to Sightsavers right now.
By playing People's Postcode Lottery, you've helped thousands of good causes. So thank you.
What the world needs now is love, sweet love. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. Love, sweet love.
Welcome back. Moving on to updates from the world of business and technology, where NVIDIA is now nearing a deal to invest roughly $20 billion in OpenAI as part of its latest funding round. A person familiar with the matter told Reuters on Tuesday. Now, ChatGPT maker OpenAI is looking to raise up to $100 billion in its latest funding round, valuing it at about a whopping $830 billion last week. Companies including Amazon and SoftBank Group are racing to forge partnerships with OpenAI, betting that closer ties with the artificial intelligence startup would eventually give them competitive edge in the AI race. Nintendo shares slid 10% on Wednesday as investors fretted about the momentum of its flagship Switch 2 gaming device or the console. The Kyoto-based gaming company on Tuesday reported robust sales for the Switch 2 during the year-end shopping season, though the system is now viewed as lacking high-profile game titles to drive demand. The Super Mario maker maintained its annual earnings and hardware forecasts, which were viewed as having disappointed the market. Investor enthusiasm, meanwhile, over the prospects for a successor to the widely popular Switch helped push shares to a record high just last year, but they have been sliding since November. And the T20 World Cup extravaganza is all set to begin on Saturday. That's right, with defending champions, Team India, scheduled to take on the USA. In a treat for Indian cricket fans, the T20 World Cup viewers was in the NDTV building just hours ago. Let's take a look at this report.
The trophy that fulfilled a billion dreams, the silverware that crowned India on the world stage returns home where champions are celebrated. Hello and welcome to this special broadcast on NDTV 24/7. I am Preeti Dahiya, with me my colleague and NDTV 24/7 sports editor Rika Roy. Rika, we are so privileged that NDTV is today hosting this T20 World Cup 2026 trophy. Are we looking set to lift this one?
Well, I think so. You know, the last time I saw this trophy and I was privileged to touch this was when MS Dhoni had it.
Wow.
Back in 2027. It's been a really long story since then. Rohit Sharma had it the last time around. No one has defended. Let's see if Surya Kumar Yadav and company is able to do that. Fingers crossed.
We are keeping our fingers crossed, and I'm sure Surya Kumar Yadav is looking all set to once again lay his hands on this silverware. And we, as per ICC rules, are not allowed to touch it because only a select few people can touch it. But Atul, since you are sitting right next to the trophy, how does it feel?
Well, first of all, let me tell you, Rika, this was not the trophy you touched. This is a different trophy from 2007.
It's a different trophy.
It's a different one.
Second of all, I think
it
this
looks
is
different. Yeah, definitely different.
This is a trophy, but it's more like a symbol. It's a token, you know. If you win a gold medal in Olympics, it's not gold. If you win a Nobel Prize, you get the money and the citation. But is the title.
And you also get a replica, by the way.
So by the way, this is what is it? This is a 500 rupee note, right? So this is a piece of paper with printing on it.
Yeah.
But you and me believe that it's got value. So it's a collective belief. I think this is what it is.
Wow. I think once again you can bank on Atul to give you analogies that fit in somewhere or the other. Boria Majumdar is also with us on the broadcast. Boria, the silverware looks so stunning, and my most favorite moment or World Cup winning moment, historical moment for India is that Rohit Sharma with that slow walk, going towards his team with the trophy in his hand. What is your most memorable moment that you can pick up and share with us?
With Rashid there, why not the Pakistan moment? It always feels good to rub it in, isn't it? So Joginder Sharma in Pakistan, that last catch, that was Pakistan's moment to beat India and make history in 2007. Didn't happen, but that's the charm of an India-Pakistan. You beat Pakistan, win that, the IPL is born, the whole T20 revolution starts, commercialism takes a different league in India. This particular trophy, imagine that story for the last 20 years. It has redefined the whole contours of world cricket, which started with that Joginder Sharma over. And like you said, silverware, silver is oftentimes better than gold, and this trophy tells you such. Quick one story from me before I leave. Michael Johnson was asked ahead of the Atlanta Olympics that, we want to make some special shoes for you. So the shoe manufacturer went and made shoes because it was his home Olympics, and comes to him and demonstrates the shoe to him. And all of a sudden, millions of dollars were spent in that one shoe, and he looks at that shoe and he says, I'm not going to run in it. And they said, what are you talking about? And he said, no, the color of the shoe is silver. I only run in gold shoes.
Oh, wow.
And Johnson was only given gold shoes to run. So while it is silverware, we will only accept a gold trophy, or rather, the World Cup trophy on the 8th of March in Surya's hand.
By the way, there is one trophy pending still. We want that back also.
राशिद, आपके लिए वर्ल्ड कप की सबसे ज्यादा दिल के पास मेमोरी कौन सी याद है जो आप शेयर करना चाहते हैं?
मेरी बेंगलोर की मैच की है, जो कि 96 का अगेंस्ट इंडिया था, क्वार्टर फाइनल बेंगलोर का। वो बहुत यादगार मैच है। पाकिस्तान हार गया था, लेकिन वो जो चीज़ हमने फील की थी, एयरपोर्ट से लेके होटल से लेके ग्राउंड, और वहाँ के क्राउड जो था, वो मेमोरीज में याद है। और बहुत सारे मैच इंसान खेलता है, लेकिन कुछ मैच लाइफ के लिए होते हैं, इसीलिए इंडिया पाकिस्तान इतना इम्पोर्टेंट है। तो वो मैच मैं शायद कभी भूल नहीं सकता कि वो मैच था। फिर उसके बाद 99 की वर्ल्ड कप में इंजरी हो गई थी, क्योंकि कैप्टन उस वक्त मैं था, तो लॉर्ड्स को जो ट्रॉफी रिवील हुई थी उसमें पाकिस्तान को रिप्रेजेंट मैंने किया। उस ट्रॉफी को मैंने हाथ तक लगाया हुआ है। पाकिस्तान फाइनल में क्योंकि हार गया, वसीम अकरम वो नहीं ले सके, लेकिन वो जो मीटिंग थी उसमें अजहरुद्दीन थे, वहाँ से मार्क टेलर थे, और बहुत सारे कैप्टन थे जो कि 1919 वर्ल्ड कप में थे।
Sarah Pigeon, Naomi Watts, Alessandro Nivola and other cast members hit the red carpet Tuesday in New York City for the premiere of Love Story. John F. Kennedy Jr. and Caroline Bessette. The FX Limited series traces the chemistry, romance and even the public marriage of one of the most famous couples of the mid to late 90s. Paul Anthony Kelly stars as John F. Kennedy Jr. with Pigeon portraying Caroline Bessette. It's the first installment of Ryan Murphy's Love Story anthology inspired by Elizabeth Beller's book Once Upon a Time, The Captivating Life of Caroline Bessette Kennedy. The series airs the 12th of February.
I mean, it's a story that most people know or are somewhat familiar with, but I think in this series what we intended to do was, bring it back up, bring it out in the world, explore maybe a little bit of what we could infer as to what happens behind closed doors within the relationship. It was very public. We really focused on just like how that love endures given a life in public scrutiny.
And well, those are all the updates we have for you this Wednesday. Take care and have a wonderful day.
Get more me time when you save with Compare the Market. Sergey, nobody wants to see that. Compare the Market, the simplest way to save.
With People's Postcode Lottery, there could be springtime winning for your postcode. In our March draws, you could win a share of £17.3 million.
2026. Here I come. This is just next level.
For a chance to win, sign up before midnight on the 28th of February. A share of £17.3 million could be yours, but only if your door is in the draw.
Electric.
I bet they bought the car with crypto.
Probably got a podcast about kale. The Triugas!
Jeffrey reckons they wear sandals. They're coming now.
There he is. Never seem nice.
They seem all right.
Skoda. Is your trip to Peru confirmed?
No child should suffer the torture of trachoma, but so many are in pain right now. Nananga's lashes have turned inwards. They rip and tear away at his eyes. Pomelo's sight could be gone forever. He's just 3 years old. Kofanga screams for his mother. His eyes are so infected that he can't even see her. For so many children in the world's poorest countries, trachoma is torture. It's a painful infection often spread by flies, and it's destroying children's eyesight. But it could be stopped if you help today. By calling 0800 038 4926 and giving £1 a week to Sightsavers, you can help make sure children get the treatment they desperately need. You'll help us bring them the medicines and the care that can treat infections. And that means you'll be helping to save children from the torture of trachoma and a life of blindness. Please help us reach them. Call 0800 038 4926. Text C13 to 82727 or go online and give just £1 a week now. Because we need you to help save the sight of children like Nananga. We need you to help save them from the torture of trachoma.
Gradually reduce grey is the easiest way with Control GX Grey Reducing Shampoo. Reduce a little grey every time you wash for subtle looking results. Control GX from Just for Men.
Kadrohi. That's our big story that we're going to focus more on. But first up, the headlines. I'm Gauri Dwivedi. You're watching NDTV. Supreme Court issues notices to poll body on Mamata Banerjee's plea. Didi says Election Commission targeting West Bengal asks why there is no SIR exercise taking place in Assam. The big NDTV interview that's triggered a massive political storm. Leader of opposition Rahul Gandhi and Union Minister Ravinder Bittu banter in Parliament complex. Rahul Gandhi calls former colleague Bittu his traitor friend. Bittu retorts with the Desh ka dushman jibe.
The thing is, here is a traitor walking right by. Take a look at the face. That's what it looks like. Hello, brother.
Sir, thoda
Don't worry, you'll come back. Surrender.
Commerce Minister Piyush Goyal briefs Parliament on the big US-India trade deal, says all rights of Indian farmers have been protected. Congress party hits out, says the government is compromised and that it has done so under American pressure. Karnataka Assembly rocked by alleged 6,000 crore rupee excise scam. The BJP JDS parties are now go for overnight agitation inside Karnataka Assembly, demand excise minister's resignation. Chilling details coming out of the Delhi NCR triple suicide. Gaming addiction kills 3 minor girls in Ghaziabad. Girls were addicted to a Korean gaming app. They all jumped from the 9th floor one by one. The suicide note said, "Sorry, Mummy, Papa." Breaking news coming in on the broadcast. Union Minister Bittu's drugs attack on Rahul Gandhi. Fresh jibe, fresh attack by Ravneet Bittu, who has said that was Rahul Gandhi on drugs. He said that Gandhis are killers of Sikhs. The Sikh genocide took place under the Congress rule. He was referring to the 1984 Sikh riots that rocked Delhi and several parts of North India. So essentially, this is the war of words escalating between Rahul Gandhi and Ravneet Bittu, who was a former Congress leader, is now a BJP leader. And that conversation, that war of words that took place earlier in the day outside Parliament building, where Rahul Gandhi actually called Ravneet Bittu as a traitor. And he got a reply and a retort from Bittu where he said, Desh ka dushman. Listen in to what Ravneet Bittu had to say when he spoke to my colleague Aishwarya Jain.
ये पहले तो पार्लियामेंट के अंदर का मामला है, यही लोग अंदर ये कुछ कर रहे थे, तो डिसीजन हुआ स्पीकर साहब का बाहर निकालने का। अब ये बाहर बाउंड्री तो पार्लियामेंट की है और वो मेन गेट है जहां से मैं उतर के मैं भी मेरी अपनी ड्यूटी करने के लिए एज ए मिनिस्टर मुझे पेपर ले करने थे 12 बजे, तो उस टाइम से मैं पहले आ रहा था, रेलवे के पेपर ले करने थे, तो मैं ड्यूटी बाउंड हूं, तो उसलिए मैं अपना अंदर मैंने पार्लियामेंट में जाना था, तो मुझे नहीं पता था भी ये लोग बैठे हैं, खड़े हैं, क्या कर रहे हैं। मैं अंदर जा रहा था तो राहुल गांधी जी ने आपके वो शब्द कैप्चर हुए हैं, कैद हुए हैं। अब मैं इस पे विचार कर रहा हूं भी यहां
वार्ताकारों ने पिछले 1 वर्ष में विभिन्न स्तरों पर गहन बातचीत की है। दोनों पक्षों के महत्वपूर्ण और विविध हितों को देखते हुए यह स्वाभाविक है कि दोनों पक्ष अपनी अपनी अर्थव्यवस्थाओं के महत्वपूर्ण और संवेदनशील क्षेत्रों की रक्षा करते हुए सर्वोत्तम संभव परिणाम सुनिश्चित करना चाहेंगे। इन वार्ताओं के दौरान भारतीय पक्ष अपने संवेदनशील क्षेत्रों, विशेषकर कृषि और दुग्ध क्षेत्रों के हितों की रक्षा सुनिश्चित करने में सफल रहा है। अमेरिकी पक्ष के भी कुछ ऐसे क्षेत्र थे जो उनके दृष्टिकोण से संवेदनशील थे। लगभग 1 वर्ष तक चले कई दौर के विचार विमर्श के बाद दोनों वार्ताकार दल द्विपक्षीय व्यापार समझौते के कई क्षेत्रों को अंतिम रूप देने में सफल रहे। 2 फरवरी 2026 को प्रधानमंत्री मोदी जी और अमेरिकी राष्ट्रपति डोनाल्ड ट्रंप ने द्विपक्षीय और अंतर्राष्ट्रीय महत्व के कई मुद्दों पर फोन पर चर्चा की। इसके बाद राष्ट्रपति ट्रंप ने अमेरिका को किए जाने वाले भारतीय निर्यात की दर घटाकर 18% करने की घोषणा की। मैं इस बात पर जोर देना चाहता हूं कि यह अमेरिका द्वारा कई प्रतिस्पर्धी देशों पर लगाए गए टैरिफ से कम है, जिससे अमेरिकी बाजार में भारत की निर्यात प्रतिस्पर्धात्मकता में वृद्धि होगी। यह समझौता भारतीय निर्यातकों को विशेष रूप से श्रम प्रधान क्षेत्रों और विनिर्माण महत्वपूर्ण तुलनात्मक लाभ भी प्रदान करता है। मैं इस सम्मानित सदन के समक्ष यह दोहराना चाहता हूं कि खाद्य और कृषि क्षेत्र में भारत की प्रमुख संवेदनशीलता को पूर्णतः ध्यान रखा गया है। साथ ही यह साझेदारी लघु एवं मध्यम उद्यमों एमएसएमईज, उद्यमियों, कुशल श्रमिकों और उद्योग के लिए नए अवसर खोलेगी। उन्नत प्रौद्योगिकियों तक पहुंच को सुगम बनाएगी और भारत के मेक इन इंडिया फॉर द वर्ल्ड, डिजाइन इन इंडिया फॉर द वर्ल्ड और इनोवेट इन इंडिया फॉर द वर्ल्ड के दृष्टिकोण को साकार करने में सहायक होगी। यह ऐतिहासिक ढांचागत समझौता भारत अमेरिका संबंधों को मजबूत करने और विकसित भारत 2047 की दिशा में हमारी यात्रा को आगे बढ़ाने की दिशा में एक महत्वपूर्ण कदम है और यह दुनिया के दो सबसे बड़े लोकतांत्रिक देशों के बीच मजबूत जुड़ाव को भी दर्शाता है, जो स्वाभाविक साझेदार हैं और साझा समृद्धि के लिए मिलकर काम कर रहे हैं। मैं माननीय सदस्यों को सूचित करना चाहता हूं कि आगे की कार्रवाई के संदर्भ में दोनों पक्ष व्यापार समझौते से संबंधित आवश्यक तकनीकी प्रक्रियाओं को पूरा करने और कागजी कार्रवाई को अंतिम रूप देने के लिए मिलकर काम करेंगे ताकि इसकी पूरी क्षमता का शीघ्रता से लाभ उठाया जा सके। समझौते की विस्तृत रूपरेखा इन प्रक्रियाओं के समापन के पश्चात तुरंत घोषित की जाएगी। माननीय सदस्यों को भारत के ऊर्जा स्रोतों से संबंधित उन मुद्दों की जानकारी होगी जो इस समझौते पर हुई चर्चाओं के दौरान उठाए गए हैं। मैं स्पष्ट करना चाहता हूं, जैसा कि सरकार ने कई बार सार्वजनिक रूप से कहा है कि 140 करोड़ भारतीयों की ऊर्जा आवश्यकताओं की सुरक्षा सुनिश्चित करना सरकार की सर्वोच्च प्राथमिकता है। वस्तुनिष्ठ बाजार स्थितियों और बदलते अंतर्राष्ट्रीय परिदृश्यों के अनुरूप ऊर्जा स्रोतों में विविधता लाना हमारी इस कार्यनीति का मूल आधार है। भारत की सभी कार्रवाइयां इसी बात को ध्यान में रखकर की जाती हैं। अतः मैं माननीय सदस्यों से इन मुद्दों को समुचित दृष्टिकोण से देखने का आग्रह करता हूं। दोनों देशों के बीच भावी व्यापार अवसरों के संदर्भ में माननीय सदस्यगण इस बात को समझ लेंगे कि भारत और अमेरिका काफी हद तक एक दूसरे की पूरक अर्थव्यवस्थाएं हैं। जैसे जैसे भारत विकसित भारत के पथ पर अग्रसर हो रहा है, हमें ऊर्जा, विमानन, डेटा केंद्र, परमाणु ऊर्जा आदि सहित कई क्षेत्रों में अपनी क्षमताओं को बढ़ाने की आवश्यकता होगी। अमेरिका इन क्षेत्रों में दुनिया का अग्रणी देश है, इसलिए हमारे लिए इन क्षेत्रों में व्यापार की संभावनाओं पर ध्यान केंद्रित करना स्वाभाविक है, जिससे न केवल हमारी खरीद में बल्कि हमारे अपने निर्यात में भी विस्तार होगा। अतः हमारा अनुमान है कि तुलनात्मक लाभ के परिणाम स्वरूप कई क्षेत्रों में भारत का निर्यात अमेरिका में भी काफी बढ़ेगा। विश्व की सबसे बड़ी अर्थव्यवस्था के साथ यह ढांचागत समझौता, जो आने वाले वर्षों में वैश्विक विकास और नवाचार को गति प्रदान करेगा, भारत की जनता एवं राष्ट्र के व्यापक हित में है। यह विकसित भारत और आत्मनिर्भर भारत दोनों को सशक्त बनाता है। हम अपने देश के लिए माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी के इस दृष्टिकोण को साकार करने में की दिशा में निरंतर कार्य करते रहेंगे। धन्यवाद महोदय।
One by one, why so many people? I will come one by one, you all sit. I will come one by one. I will come one by one, you please sit. Yeah. Then I am not entertaining anything. I am going to read. Honorable members, I draw your attention to the Rule 251 of the Rules of Procedure and Conduct of Business in the Council of States, which permits a minister to make a statement on a matter of urgent public importance with the stipulation that no question shall be asked at the time of the statement is made. The statement just made by the Honorable Minister pertains to a critical issue of international economic relations. I urge upon the Honorable members to recognize the gravity of the matter and the broader national interest involved, and to extend their full cooperation by maintaining the decorum in the House. Now, we are going to take up a motion of thanks to the President's address. I wish to remind the honorable members that there is a settled procedure to lay the papers on the table of the House, which is contained in the directions numbers 41 to 43 issued by the then Honorable Chairman Rajya Sabha on 24th of March 2005. This established procedures requires proper certification and authentication in the matter prescribed, and above all, prayer submission to the chairman for obtaining the prayer approval. I request all of you to follow the due procedure in this regard, as the authentication of documents is not a mere formality but a mandatory requirement intended to safeguard the dignity of the House and ensure the authenticity and reliability of material placed on this table. The said direction numbers 41 to 43 of the chairman are also published in the parliamentary bulletin part 2 before the commencement of sittings of every session for the information of members. And what is your point of order?
Sir, I don't dispute rule number 251, sir.
No.
I know.
If everybody can sit, I will listen to the point of order. If everybody rise, and what is the point of order? I already told. Jairam ji, I already told enough to others to sit. Nobody was sitting. What I have to do? You don't say, I was hearing you. I was ready to hear you. I called you. But none of your friends are cooperating. What I have to do?
Kindly listen to me, sir.
What do you want? What is the rule?
Sir, I don't dispute rule number 251, sir. Now I am asking only about the preparation.
Attention now to more news coming in. This is Hardeep Singh Puri, Union Minister, who's now trained his guns on Rahul Gandhi. This comes in after Rahul Gandhi's comment where he targeted Ravneet Bittu and termed him as a traitor. Fellow Sikh in the cabinet, Hardeep Puri, has also now tweeted on this and said that the way Rahul Gandhi has addressed parliamentarian and respected Sikh leader Sardar Ravneet Singh Bittu as a traitor crosses all boundaries of civility, decency and dignity. In fact, there's also going to be a press conference to this effect as well. Calling a distinguished Sikh is a traitor without any basis is nothing but a slur on the entire Sikh community. Let's get in Aishwarya, my colleague who's been tracking the big political face-off that's taking place right now. Aishwarya, now this is set to snowball into a much bigger controversy. The traitor comment is now going to haunt the Congress party, especially that the Sikh community comes back and says that, you should be, the Congress party should be the last one commenting because it was under its watch that the Sikh riots took place.
Well, certainly, and the Bharatiya Janata Party has also stated that the comments made by Rahul Gandhi is just not an insult of Union Minister Ravneet Singh Bittu, but it is an insult to every Sikh, and that's what the history clearly suggests as far as the Gandhi family is concerned. The Bharatiya Janata Party leaders are now stating that under the watchdog of the Gandhis, it was the Sikh riots that took place, and it is not the first time when they have insulted a Sikh. Certainly, the Delhi Sikh Gurudwara Committee has also called for a protest against Rahul Gandhi, as we are hearing, and it is these remarks that had triggered a massive row. We have been speaking to Union Minister Ravneet Singh Bittu a short while back, and he has stated that he will consult the party leaders because the entire incident took place inside the house, and it could be a matter of privilege. Some of the MPs have suggested that Ravneet Singh Bittu should speak to the speaker and move a privilege, because according to Ravneet Singh Bittu, the kind of targeting that Rahul Gandhi did, it was a planned one as far as Ravneet Singh Bittu is concerned, and the kind of commentary and the language that was used while Ravneet Singh Bittu was walking inside Makar Dwar, Mr. Bittu even alleged that it was a kind of attack that Rahul Gandhi and few other suspended MPs who were protesting there were trying to do. So certainly it is going to be a big issue, a trouble for the Congress party in the upcoming few days, as well as now it is just not Ravneet Singh Bittu, but the Sikh community standing together with the Union Minister.
Indeed, let's rope in Prashant as well for more on this. Prashant, we've been talking about how this is now the big political story of the day, expected to have much larger ramifications. It's not just a single individual. The slur is now aimed at the entire community. That's what now members of the Sikh community are saying.
That's right, Gauri, and don't forget we have an election, assembly election in Punjab in a year's time. Next year, in March, the Punjab will see the next assembly election. So you can imagine the BJP is now clearly trying to make it a Sardar Sikh versus Congress issue. And we have seen many Sikh leaders from the BJP countering what Rahul Gandhi said to Ravneet Singh Bittu. We have seen comments coming from Hardeep Singh Puri. Now Delhi Minister Manjeet Sirsa is also going to comment. So clearly, I have also been told that BJP is planning a protest at the Congress office. Some Sikh members of the party will come and protest against the Congress party at the Congress headquarters. So clearly, BJP is now trying to make it a Sikh Sardars versus Congress issue, and coming as it does just a year before the assembly elections in Punjab, it will give Congress a little bit of headache just before the Punjab elections.
I want both of you to stay with us on the broadcast, Prashant and Aishwarya. I'm going to walk our viewers exactly through what really has transpired through the day and the big political story. A brief but heated exchange took place at Parliament House today, this morning, during a protest by the suspended MPs at the Makar Dwar of Parliament. As leader of opposition, Rahul Gandhi joined the sit-in. Union Minister Ravneet Singh Bittu actually was just crossing by and was entering the complex when Rahul Gandhi quickly pointed towards Bittu and said that here comes the traitor, look at his face, before extending his hand and adding, my traitor friend. Now Bittu refused to the handshake, countered the Congress and said that this is a country, the party that had sold out the country. This prompted Congress MPs to retort that it was the BJP which had sold out the nation. So you had this exchange that was taking place, and we're putting that out right now. You can see that on your screens, the specific moments when this happened in the morning. The tensions rising, Ravneet Bittu chose to walk away, calling the protesting MPs Desh ke Dushman. The incident has now turned into a huge political row with several prominent leaders, Sikh leaders, weighing in. And now you have BJP MP Ravneet Singh Bittu also hitting out at the leader of opposition, saying that the leader called a martyr's son as a traitor and even accused the Congress of setting Punjab on fire and killing the Sikhs. Delhi's Environment Minister Manjinder Singh Sirsa has also weighed in, slammed the Congress party, saying that the party held an anti-Sikh mindset. Listen in to some reactions coming in, and then we go back to my colleagues Aishwarya and Prashant for more.
Here is the traitor walking right by. Take a look at the face. That's what it looks like. Hello, brother.
Sir, थोड़ा आप
Don't worry, you'll come back. Surrender.
राहुल गांधी जी ने आज पार्लियामेंट में एक सिख मंत्री के खिलाफ जिस तरह की शब्दावली का इस्तेमाल किया, वो एक सिख सरदार को गद्दार कहना, इसकी मैं कड़े शब्दों में निंदा करता हूं। बड़ा शर्मसार करने वाला है। मैं राहुल गांधी जी, अगर कोई गद्दार है तो आप हैं। सिख सरदार है, वो कभी गद्दार नहीं हो सकता, लेकिन आप द्वारा इस तरह की मानसिकता को दर्शाना, सिखों के प्रति इस तरह के अपशब्द बोलना, ये बताता है कि कांग्रेस की आज भी मानसिकता में बदलाव नहीं आया। अगर कोई गद्दार है तो वो गांधी परिवार है, जिन्होंने श्री दरबार साहब के ऊपर तोप टैंकों से हमला करके गद्दारी की, जिन्होंने सिखों के पवित्र स्थान अकाल तख्त साहब को गिराकर गद्दारी की, जिस गांधी परिवार कांग्रेस ने बेकसूर सिखों के गलों में टायर डालकर आग लगाकर जिंदा जलाकर गद्दारी की।
अभी जो केंद्रीय मंत्री रणनीत सिंह बिट्टू गए, तो आपके जो नेता है राहुल गांधी, वो कह रहे हैं कि माई ट्रेटर फ्रेंड, रणनीत सिंह बिट्टू कह रहे हैं कि इशारा करके बोल रहे हैं देश के दुश्मन। तो ये बड़ा असहज असहज वाली स्थिति।
देखो, बात ऐसा कुछ नहीं कहा। तो ये यहाँ तक जो बिट्टू जी को बोला है, बनाया है, किसने बनाया है? राहुल गांधी जी। अगर राहुल गांधी जी ना होते तो क्या बिट्टू कभी संसद बन पाते? यूथ कांग्रेस का अध्यक्ष बनाया, 3 बार संसद बनाया।
ट्रेटर फ्रेंड कहना सही है।
मेरी सुनो कि एक व्यक्ति जब धोखा इस तरीके से चला जाए, धोखा देके, वो परिवार जिसको सब कुछ दिया हो राहुल गांधी ने, क्या ये अच्छी बात है?
जिसके लिए हम बैठे उसकी बात करो ना। देश पूरा बिक गया है। बिट्टू को कुछ भी कह दो, बिट्टू की क्या बात है? पूरा देश बिक रहा है। मोदी की बात करो ना, मोदी ने सरेंडर क्यों किया है?
हम तो आपका प्रदर्शन कवर कर ही रहे थे।
उसी पे चर्चा
आपके नेता विपक्ष केंद्रीय मंत्री को गद्दार कहें, वो
केंद्रीय मंत्री को नहीं, जो
सवाल तो उठेंगे ना, ये कैसी भाषा है?
जिसको देखो पूरा सीएम का औहदा दिया उसके फादर को, उसको पूरी अहमियत दी हो, फैमिली में मिनिस्ट्री हो, तो वो पार्टी को एक समय जब पार्टी मुश्किल में होती है उसको छोड़ के चला जाए तो उनके मन में दुख होगा।
तो पार्टी के प्रति गद्दार कह रहे थे?
पार्टी के प्रति और
देश के प्रति गद्दार नहीं कह रहे?
देश के प्रति कैसी बात?
वही तो सवाल है। बेअंत सिंह के पोते को राहुल गांधी गद्दार कहें, ये शोभा देता है क्या?
देखो, वो देश के लिए नहीं है, जो पार्टी को छोड़ के गई उसके ऊपर।
लेकिन अगर पार्टी के लिए ही है तो ये पार्टी का मंच तो नहीं है सर। भाई कांग्रेस, ये तो पार्लियामेंट है, यहाँ पे केंद्रीय मंत्री को कोई गद्दार कहेगा और वो भी नेता विपक्ष।
देखिए, ये गलत बात आप इसको घुमाओ मत।
मैं तो आपके नेता की बात आपको बता रहा हूँ।
मैं कह रहा हूँ जो देश के साथ गद्दारी पीएम साहब कर रहे हैं, उसके लिए आपकी क्या चर्चा है? पीएम साहब गद्दारी कर रहे, पूरा देश बेच रहे हैं, किसान बेच रहे हैं। ये तो एक बात, एक केंद्रीय मंत्री की बात है। पूरा देश 140 करोड़ लोगों को बेच के रख दिया है, उसके ऊपर क्या है?
All right, now listen in to the NDTV interview that actually triggered this big political controversy.
जब राहुल गांधी कह रहा है उनको, उनका लीडर कह रहा है, तो उनको क्या पछतावा होगा? वो तो इस चीज के लिए कर रहे हैं भी हमें बड़े बड़े, पर मैं उनको कहना चाहता हूं, मैं इसी पार्टी में रहा हूं, हम भी यही कुछ करते थे इनके कहने पे। ये सब ये चीजें करवा के आपको डिफेम करेंगे, आप कहीं मुंह दिखाने जो आगे नहीं रहेंगे, आप अपने परिवार और बच्चों के सामने भी शर्मिंदा होंगे। ये प्ले स्कूल के बच्चे भी नहीं कराते। अगर ये काम करना है, राहुल गांधी खड़ा होना या टेबल पे, अगर खड़ा होना, प्रियंका गांधी खड़ी हो तो सेक्रेटरी के टेबल पे, वो क्यों नहीं करते? वो प्रियंका गांधी भी तो पहली बार की मेंबर पार्लियामेंट है, तो ये तो 4 बार वाले मेरे मेंबर पार्लियामेंट है। अगर यही नाच नचवाना है इनसे, तो क्यों ना राहुल गांधी नाचे, क्यों ना प्रियंका गांधी वहां पे टेबल सेक्रेटरी साहब के ऊपर वो क्यों ना कागज फेंके और पीछे से तमाशा देखते हैं। ये लोग उनके इशारे पे भूल जाते हैं भी आपको भी 35 लाख लोगों ने भेजा है, पंजाब के लिए कुछ करने के लिए भेजा है, तमिलनाडु केरला से कुछ करने के लिए भेजा है। गांधी फैमिली के इशारे पे यहाँ पे डमरू पे नाचने के लिए नहीं भेजा।
All right, let's get in Aishwarya and Prashant for more on this. Aishwarya, to you first. You know, India has actually had Sikh chiefs of army staff, Sikh, chief of Air Force, and this is a community that has been so involved, passionately involved in our defense forces, punch above their weight. Why is it that a slur that has actually come in? You know, we can keep intellectualizing it. Congress party is now coming out with some sort of a defense, but at the end of the day, it's a slur for the entire community.
Well, certainly, and that's the position that has also been taken by Ranjit Singh Bittu, Union Minister, when I asked him that whether he
Male orcas stay with the mothers for life.
This is the moment Stephen chose to move out. It's fine to live with your mum if you live in the sea. The sea's massive. Unlike his mum's sofa, Stephen needed a boost to get his own place sooner. Hello, Mortgage Boost from Barclays. He could borrow more with help from family or friends and show that baby orca who's boss. Barclays, make money work for you.
Just sorted my guaranteed over 50 plan with Sun Life. There's even a cash payout. Nice one. It's given me the confidence to look after myself. I've started learning jiu-jitsu.
Come on! Don't miss out on our limited time offer. Call or search Sun Life Plan today.
I have it. Oh, looks like sinusitis. I can diagnose that. Latte, right?
Your number's 5 in the queue.
UTI. I'm just walking away.
I can help you get a good night's sleep.
Morning.
I can help with that.
For diagnosis and treatment, you're never too far from a pharmacist. Boots, with you for life.
By playing People's Postcode Lottery, you've helped thousands of good causes. So thank you.
What the world needs now is love, sweet love. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. Love, sweet love.
If Lubasi was your son, you'd do anything to stop his suffering. He's in agony because he has an eye infection called trachoma. It's often spread by flies, like these. If Lubasi was your son, you'd take him to the doctor. But his parents can't afford to get him the care he so desperately needs. You can. When you give £2 a month to Sightsavers, you can help save more children from agony like this and spare their parents the pain of watching their children suffer. Every month, you'll help our eye doctors get to some of the world's poorest and most remote villages. It's so simple to treat trachoma, but we urgently need your support to do it. So please call 0800 038 4920, text Site10 to 82727, or go to sightsavers.tv to give £2 a month to Sightsavers right now.
Mr. Q! At Mr. Q Bingo, we tell it how it is. When players win, they love Q. When players lose, they hate Q. Oh dear. They love Q. Oh, he's not happy. They hate Q. Oh, love Q. Hate Q. Love Q. Oh no, hate Q. It'll grow back. Mr. Q, bingo you love to hate. We kind of love that.
Ladies and gentlemen, Britain hasn't been so great of late because the country hasn't been eating enough Weetabix.
Makes sense. I've been eating croissants.
To whoever's in charge of fixing potholes, VAR, and drivers who park like this, we must say, have you had your Weetabix?
We have a range of funeral plans and flexible ways to pay. However you choose to say goodbye, we help you own it.
Imagine needing a tradesperson. And suddenly, reviews appear. Skills are checked. With My Builder, it's real, and you can choose to connect with the tradesperson you want. That's why we're trusted by homeowners. My Builder, a reliable way to hire a tradesperson.
That's your holiday all booked. Portugal, here we come. Have a great trip.
Come on. Shall we?
Gandhi calls former colleague Bittu a traitor. Bittu retorts with Desh ke dushman jibe. Commerce Minister Piyush Goyal briefs Parliament on the US-India trade deal, says rights of India's farmers have been protected. The Congress party hits out, says the government has compromised under American pressure. Thrilling details coming to light from the Delhi NCR triple suicide. Gaming addiction kills 3 minor girls in Ghaziabad. The girls were addicted to a Korean gaming app, jumped from the 9th floor of their building one by one, and the suicide note says sorry to their parents.
Please, can you send someone out? The poor thing is so skinny, I don't think he can walk. Oh, the poor thing. This is awful.
Okay, let me take an address.
Today, the RSPCA will answer over 2,000 calls about animal cruelty and neglect.
Just completely unacceptable, isn't it, mate?
Today, we will need to take over 100 animals into our care. Today, we urgently need your help to save them. Please call 0800 121 4228. Every minute of every day, animals are suffering heartbreaking cruelty and neglect. Every day, our team works tirelessly to save them. A gift of just £2 a month will help us do even more. Answer more calls, rescue more innocent animals, and provide more life-saving treatments. But today, animals are suffering terrible abuse and neglect. Help us save them.
He's just been left tied up, I think. Poor thing's got no hair on him. He's in a terrible state.
Today, please call 0800 121 4228 or text TODAY to 82727 and give £2 a month. That's 0800 121 4228. Thank you.
Deborah, stop horsing around. Let's play Zebra Bingo. With branded bingo rooms like Fluffy Favourites Bingo, Deal or No Deal Bingo, and Clover Rollover Bingo. And more classic bingo games than you could shake your tail at. There's over £6.5 million in bingo prizes to be won every month on the Bingo Network. Come on, let's play Zebra Bingo.
Right now, UNICEF is supporting millions of children around the world. Working with local partners, they're setting up solar-powered water systems in Malawi, vaccine programs to help eradicate polio in Pakistan, and building climate-resilient schools in Mozambique. £28 could help one family access a climate-resilient water supply. Search UNICEF Donate or text Donate to 84915. Together we can build a better world for every child.
It's the auto sale. What's not to love? Pick up our 150 gig data SIM and save up to £168. Just $18.99 a month. Plus, roam freely in the EU up to 25 gig. O2, essential for living.
I don't sugarcoat. I shoot straight and tell you stories the way they need to be told. Unfiltered, unafraid, unmissable. That's how I roll. Watch me, Priyanka Deo, on NDTV World. Namaste.
When facts are fragmented, we put the pieces together. Where power collides with truth, we are there.
Behind me is that massive security arrangements that are in place.
Behind fractured boundaries, we clear the fog of war. Fault Lines with Gauri Dwivedi, only on NDTV World.
I don't sugarcoat. I shoot straight and tell you stories the way they need to be told. Unfiltered, unafraid, unmissable. That's how I roll. Watch me, Priyanka Deo, on NDTV World. Namaste.
Turning attention now to the other big political story of the day. West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee is in Delhi. She sharply criticized the Election Commission during the Supreme Court hearing where Mamata Banerjee was leading from the front. This was over the SIR issue where she called it the WhatsApp Commission. Mamata Banerjee attacked the Election Commission with several charges in the Supreme Court, said that Bengal was being targeted by EC and that the SIR exercise was actually meant to bulldoze the people of Bengal. The West Bengal Chief Minister alleged that the Commission was responsible for mass deletions of voter names and claimed that Bengal was being unfairly targeted in the ongoing SIR exercise. Following this, the Supreme Court issued a notice to the Election Commission in response to Bengal Chief Minister's plea challenging the SIR process in the state. The ECI has been asked to file its reply by the 10th of February. The court also directed West Bengal government to provide a list of Class 2 officers available for deputation in the revision exercises. Take a look at reactions coming in.
कल हमारे पार्टी के चेयरपर्सन बोले हैं, आप देखेंगे सब कुछ मैं मीडिया के सामने जाहिर नहीं कर सकता. अगर इंटरनल स्ट्रैटेजी सब आपको पब्लिकली बता दिया, just because I want to be in the limelight, this is not how we act or how we operate. जब जो होगा आप देखेंगे.
Few points have been argued, and the honorable court observed that if required, more time will be given to her to argue her matters. And one observation is important, that the honorable court has said to Mamata Banerjee that two important points have been taken in the petition itself that's needed to be considered and decided. The Mamata Banerjee has argued the points. Number one, only the deletion process is going on, no inclusion process has been taken up for long 4 months. Number two, there is no power to appoint micro observer and the role observer.
To more news coming in. Congress, this is regarding going back to the big story inside Parliament. What you see on your screens is a big ruckus that's taken place inside the Speaker's chamber. Those are Congress MPs protesting against BJP MP Nishikant Dube's speech a short while back on the floor of the House, where he had several books in his hand when he was making his comments, something that has led to a ruckus with Congress now protesting against the decision of the chair to allow Nishikant Dube, BJP MP, to be able to quote from books. That's what the Congress MPs are protesting there. Those are visuals coming in right now on your screens, where Congress MPs are now demanding answers to the question that why is it that their leader of opposition Rahul Gandhi wasn't allowed and BJP MP is being allowed. Let's get in Aishwarya for more on this. Aishwarya, that ruckus is taking place right now inside the Speaker's chamber. The question being asked, why wasn't Rahul Gandhi allowed if Nishikant Dube is being allowed? Difference, of course, is the fact that Nishikant Dube is talking about books and quoting books which have been published. Having said that, walk us through exactly what's happening inside the Speaker's chamber.
Well, the government sources clearly indicating to us that it was Nishikant Dube, while speaking in the Lok Sabha, referred to a book on Jawaharlal Nehru, and that was a published book, and a published material can be attributed in the Lok Sabha according to the rules and procedures of the Parliament, and that should be authenticated.
I'll have to interrupt you there because I'm cutting across to that press conference. Hardeep Singh Puri is now Union Minister, is addressing the press right now on Rahul Gandhi's big traitor comment.
कई दिनों से पार्लियामेंट की फंक्शनिंग पे रुकावट डाल रही है, बट आज पार्लियामेंट के बाहर जब हमारे कॉलीग और बीजेपी के काउंसिल ऑफ मिनिस्टर्स के मेंबर सरदार रवनीत सिंह बिट्टू जी वहां से गुजर रहे थे, जहां पे कांग्रेस पार्टी, राहुल गांधी जी और उनके साथी प्रोटेस्ट कर रहे थे। तो वहां पे जब वो निकल रहे थे तो उन्होंने एक शब्द का इस्तेमाल किया, वो अंग्रेजी शब्द है, उसको आरपी जी ने हिंदी की उसकी ट्रांसलेशन बनाई गद्दार। पर आरपी जी मैं माफी चाहता हूं, मुझे लगता है कि जो ट्रांसलेशन में ये पूरा जो नुआंस और सेंटिमेंट है और अर्थ है शब्द का, वो खो जाता है। अंग्रेजी में बोल रहे थे, उन्होंने शब्द इस्तेमाल किया ट्रेटर। ट्रेटर शब्द बाय एंड लार्ज ट्रांसलेशन उसकी गद्दार हो सकता है, बट नॉट फुली। ट्रेटर वो व्यक्ति होता है हु बिट्रेज हिज नेशन। ये शब्द इस्तेमाल किया जाता है जो हमारी स्पाइज होते हैं, कहते हैं ट्रेटर टू द नेशन, जिसने नेशन को सेल आउट किया या सीक्रेट्स लिए या और कुछ किया। तो ये शब्द लाइटली नहीं लेना चाहिए। और मैंने तो उससे ये घटना कोई शायद 11 बजे आसपास ही है ना, तो मैंने उसको थोड़ी देर बाद ही, मैं क्योंकि बिजी था पार्लियामेंट के काम में, मैंने सोशल मीडिया में पोस्ट डाली। नॉर्मली हमारी पोस्ट बहुत लोग डालते हैं, पर 1 घंटे के अंदर अंदर इट क्रॉस्ड several thousand likes and views, 30-40,000। ये सिख कम्युनिटी के लिए बहुत सीरियस इशू है। सीरियस क्यों? क्योंकि ट्रेटर कौन होता है? ट्रेटर होता है जो अपने देश के साथ, आरपीजी का मैं शब्द इस्तेमाल करूं, गद्दारी करे। पर बिट्टू जी कौन है? ही इज नॉट जस्ट ए मेंबर ऑफ पार्लियामेंट इलेक्टेड फ्रॉम लुधियाना, ही इज नॉट जस्ट ए मेंबर ऑफ अ सिख फैमिली जिन्होंने देश सेवा किया। इनके अपने ग्रैंडफादर सरदार बेअंत सिंह जी, जो पंजाब के मुख्यमंत्री थे, ही फेल टू एन असैसिन्स बुलेट। तो ऐसे आदमी को और या कम्युनिटी को, बाकी हमारी कम्युनिटी की जो सैक्रिफाइसेस हैं, मैं इमोशनल नहीं होना चाहता हूं, बट यू नो वी आर सेलिब्रेटिंग द 350th मार्टिरडम एनिवर्सरी ऑफ गुरु तेग बहादुर जी, हमारे 9th गुरु साहब। हिस्टोरिक सैक्रिफाइस, रिलीजियस फ्रीडम और ह्यूमन डिग्निटी के उन्होंने जो किए, साहिबजादे, उनकी जो हमारी शहादत थी उसको लेके, उसके अलावा ये मैं इसलिए नहीं कह रहा क्योंकि हम 3 यहां पे साफा पहन के 3 भाई बैठे हैं, बट सिख रिलीजन की आप अगर फाउंडिंग देखें, गुरु नानक महाराज साहब, इट इज अ मैसेज काउच्ड इन ह्यूमैनिटी। सिख रिलीजन के बारे विशेषता क्या है? साथ बैठ के लंगर, जमीन पे बैठ के सब लंगर सेवा, कीर्तन, ग्रुप हिम सिंगिंग, एवरीवन इज इक्वल, जेंडर इक्वालिटी। आवर गुरुज आर ग्रेट कंजर्वेशनिस्ट। अभी आपने वो कंजर्वेशन की बात तो अभी शुरू की है, और यू नो ग्रीन एटसेट्रा, हमारे आप पढ़िए हमारा इतिहास। और उसके बाद 1984 में देयर वाज अ डेसेक्रेशन ऑफ द गोल्डन टेम्पल। किसने किया? अब मैं आई डोंट नीड टू प्लेस द फैक्ट्स बिफोर। ये माइंडसेट जो है ना कि अच्छा, मैं मानता हूं कि राहुल जी, ऑनरेबल लीडर ऑफ ऑपोजिशन, ही इज अपसेट कि बिट्टू जी उनकी पार्टी में थे और उनकी पार्टी को छोड़ दे। बट तो ये कहना है कि अच्छा भाई, मैं समझ सकता हूं कि अगर आपको इस पर नाराजगी एक्सप्रेस करनी है तो कहिए, अरे माय फ्रेंड, माय लॉन्ग लॉस्ट फ्रेंड, उसने ये भी बोला यू विल कम बैक। अरे एक तरफ से उसको बोला है ट्रेटर, ट्रेटर यू विल कम बैक। अरे मेरे भाई, अगर ट्रेटर है, तुम्हारे और भी कई दोस्त यार होंगे, मित्र होंगे जो ट्रेटर होंगे, बट देन व्हाई डू यू वांट हिम टू कम बैक इफ ही इज अ ट्रेटर? नो, इट्स अ माइंडसेट। डेसेक्रेशन ऑफ गोल्डन टेम्पल 1984, और डे इन एंड डे आउट, पहले तो होता था कि अब देश से बाहर निकलते थे तो ऐसे शब्द इस्तेमाल करते थे, देश की ट्राइंग टू अंडरमाइन द कंट्री। अब बैठ के इज अंडरमाइनिंग, नॉट अंडरमाइनिंग, क्रिटिसाइजिंग मेंबर्स ऑफ द आर्म्ड फोर्सेस। आपको पता है सिख्स की परसेंटेज ऑफ पॉपुलेशन कितनी हो? 2% तो काटी होगी ना, 2.25%। और व्हाट इज आवर कंट्रीब्यूशन टू द आर्म्ड फोर्सेस? 20% प्लस। If you look at the number of turbaned Sikhs serving in the armed forces. I'm not trying to make a point, but just because a person wears a turban and he's left your party, you express it in terms of traitor. तो मैं आपके साथ यही शेयर करना चाहता था. इट्स विद ग्रेट दुख के साथ. ये गंभीर विषय है, पर राहुल जी अब ये भी नहीं कह सकते कि शायद उन्होंने कोई लैंग्वेज की नुआंस ही मिस्ड, क्योंकि अंग्रेजी में बोल रहे थे. अगर हिंदी में बोल रहे होते तो कहते हैं शायद उनका हाथ तंग है, जैसे मेरे बातें कहते हैं कि मेरा हाथ भी थोड़ा तंग है. हाथ तंग नहीं है, इसलिए कि मैं 40 साल बाहर रहा हूं तो अभी वापस आ गया. पंजाबी इज इजियर, बट ये शब्द एकदम अनएक्सेप्टेबल है. और हमारे कॉलीग है सिरसा जी, उन्होंने भी मैंने देखा कुछ प्रेस में स्टेटमेंट दिया. और आने वाले समय में मैं चाहूंगा कि टू लेबल एनीवन फ्रॉम एनी कम्युनिटी with the characterization of being a traitor is unacceptable. But all the more so when that person comes from a family which has itself paid a price. तो बिट्टू जी का मैंने बयान देखा, वो कह रहे क्या कह रहे थे जब इनके बारे कह रहे कि दे आर विक्टिम्स ऑफ टेररिज्म, तो उन्होंने कहा माय ग्रैंडफादर यूज्ड टू से कि आई एम आल्सो अ विक्टिम ऑफ टेररिज्म. ही यूज्ड टू से अबाउट हिज ग्रैंडफादर. सो इट इज एक्सट्रीमली अनफॉर्चुनेट. और मैं कंक्लूड करना चाहूंगा, मेरा यह मानना है कि पार्लियामेंट्री डिस्कोर्स, चाहे वो हाउस के अंदर हो, चाहे वो आउटसाइड द पार्लियामेंट हो, वेदर इट इज अमंगस्ट मेंबर्स ऑफ योर ओन पार्टी और ऑपोजिशन, इट हैज टू बी ग्राउंडेड एट ऑल पॉइंट्स ऑफ टाइम in decency, in the use of language which is dignified, and offense of the kind meant where you are questioning a person's credentials, service to the nation. This is most unacceptable. So I join my colleagues RPG and Lovely ji, and I'll request them to say a few words before we conclude.
मैं निवेदन करूंगा लवली जी से कि वह भी अपना पक्ष रखे, परंतु उससे पहले एक बात मैं जोड़ना चाहता हूं बीच में. राहुल गांधी विदेश गए थे, वहां जाकर एक बच्चे को कहते हैं कि आपको सेकंड क्लास सिटीजन की तरह ट्रीट किया जाता है.
बिल्कुल,
वी आर ट्रीटेड एज सेकंड क्लास सिटीजन. आपको वहां पर दस्तार पगड़ी नहीं बांधने दी जाती, आपको वहां पर कड़ा नहीं पहनने दिया जाता, आपको गुरुद्वारे नहीं जाने दिया जाता. ये कह रहे हैं ट्रेटर. ये देश को बांटने वाले लोग, ये सिखों के प्रति अत्याचार करने वाले लोग, और देश में अब तक ये जो पुरी साहब ने कहा, ये इनका डीएनए है जो फूट फूट कर निकलता है बार बार. लवली जी.
धन्यवाद आरपी सिंह जी. हमारे माननीय हरदीप पुरी जी ने बहुत विस्तार के ऊपर इसमें बात रखी. मैं केवल इतनी बात इसमें जोड़ना चाहता हूं कि निश्चित रूप पे पूरी की पूरी सिख कम्युनिटी में, सिख कम्युनिटी के विचारों के साथ सहमत रहने वाले सभी कम्युनिटीज में राहुल गांधी के इस रिमार्क को लेके बहुत एंग्विश और बहुत गुस्सा जो है चारों तरफ पूरे देश भर में है. दुर्भाग्य की बात है, जैसा माननीय हरदीप पुरी जी ने कहा कि जिस व्यक्ति के दादा ने इस देश की एकता और अखंडता के लिए अपने प्राण न्यौछावर कर दिए हों, वो व्यक्ति आपको देशद्रोही दिख रहा है, और जो देश के टुकड़े टुकड़े करने की बात करता हो वो आपकी आंख का तारा है. तो किस सोच के साथ जो है लीडर ऑफ ऑपोजिशन इस देश में राजनीति कर रहे हैं? प्रॉब्लम यह है कि अभी भी राजशाही से नहीं निकल पा रहे. जो परिवार अपने आप को अभी भी शहंशाह और इस मुल्क का जो है मालिक समझता है, इस देश का मालिक समझता है, वो उस सोच से नहीं निकल पा रहे. उनको लग रहा है जो उनकी सोच के, उनके काम करने के हिसाब से चलेगा या उसका जो विरोध करेगा वो देशद्रोही है. इस मानसिकता से जो है कांग्रेस पार्टी और राहुल गांधी उभर नहीं पड़े और आज उभर नहीं पा रहे. ये उसका जो है सबसे बड़ा एग्जाम्पल है. दुर्भाग्य है, पूर्ण है. और मैं निश्चित तौर पे ये कहना चाहता हूं कि ये पहला मौका नहीं है, क्योंकि मुझसे बेहतर जो है कोई नहीं जानता उनके कार्य. वो हैबिचुअल सिखों के अब्यूजर हैं, कहीं मौका नहीं छोड़ते किसी भी सिख को अब्यूज करने का ये कोई पहला मौका नहीं है। डॉक्टर मनमोहन सिंह जी बहुत ही बढ़िया और शरीफ आदमी थे।
All right, that is the BJP press conference with the BJP alleging that the Congress party is a habitual abuser of the Sikh community. The big political story that we are keeping a very close watch on. Slipping into a very short break, viewers. We come back on the other side with more news. Stay with us.
Right now, terrible things are happening to donkeys. They work all day in the blistering sun, without food or water. They're suffering silently, while their backs are breaking. Some are being abandoned and will be left to die alone. But the worst thing you can do to a donkey isn't to break its body. It's to break its heart. Because donkeys are loyal, loving creatures. They trust us to care for them. And when they're hurt and abused, they feel it inside too. But right now, you can do something incredible for donkeys. You can support the Donkey Sanctuary. Just call 0800 035 9318 and give £2 a month. Because your support can help protect donkeys. You can help us to treat the sick and the injured. You'll help to mend broken hearts so that they can learn to love and trust again. Right now, so many working donkeys around the world are suffering. But we can only be there for them with your help. So please, call 0800 035 9318 or text HEART7 to 78866 and give £2 a month to the Donkey Sanctuary, because terrible things are happening to donkeys. Please, do something incredible for them right now.
It feels good knowing that your future's in hand. Evlo can offer you a loan from £1,000 to £15,000, whether it's for home improvements or for some of life's big moments. Evlo looks beyond your credit score and always takes a case-by-case approach. Visit evlo.co.uk to get your conditional decision in minutes.
Sometimes it's the little things that remind us of them. Stay close, even when you're far apart. Send money worldwide with Remitly.
Don't let gaps in your travel insurance spoil your holiday. Go without the doubt. Insure and go. Call 0800 198 0198.
It was so painful to watch.
I sat there and I held her hand. She just went. Though people don't like to talk about it, but we're getting older, it has to be done.
Yeah, you got to have that conversation about wills.
Start to think about, well, what would I do? Where would I want to leave things?
Give more end-of-life care. Search Marie Curie Will Talk to get your free will guide.
We know that living with diabetes can make daily life a challenge, and we're here to help.
I felt very low with the diagnosis and very lonely as well, and embarrassed.
I think people don't necessarily realise the impact that being diabetic can have on you, and the amount of extra decisions you have to make a day through carb counting every single thing you eat.
Day-to-day living with diabetes is really difficult. So Diabetes UK has made my life easier every day.
If you're struggling with the everyday challenges diabetes can bring, maybe it's time to become a Diabetes UK member. Call 0800 035 7601 or go online to become a member. And for just £5 a month, you'll get a welcome pack and a practical guide tailored to your type of diabetes, and a copy of Balance magazine 4 times a year.
Balance magazine has been very good in giving me tips to manage my diabetes on a day-to-day basis.
Plus regular email updates with the latest diabetes news and special discounts.
One of the things I was recommended to do was exercise. What motivated me was my love of dance, and I got that back.
Join a community that really understands. Call 0800 035 7601 or go online to become a member for just £5 a month.
I would recommend Diabetes UK to anyone with diabetes. Join up, become part of a community, get that support that you need.
Deborah, stop horsing around. Let's play Zebra Bingo. With branded bingo rooms like Fluffy Favourites Bingo, Deal or No Deal Bingo, and Clover Rollover Bingo. And more classic bingo games than you could shake your tail at. There's over £6.5 million in bingo prizes to be won every month on the Bingo Network. Come on, let's play Zebra Bingo.
It feels good knowing that your future's in hand. Evlo can offer you a loan from £1,000 to £15,000, whether it's for home improvements, new appliances, a car, or for some of life's big moments. So even if you've had problems with credit before, Evlo looks beyond your credit score and always takes a case-by-case approach. Visit evlo.co.uk to get your conditional decision in minutes. Evlo, your future in your hands.
This is Jana and her siblings, and this used to be their home in Gaza.
هي كمان كنت أتعلم فيها. هذه الطريقة كنا نروح فيها على البحر نقعد عليها. نقعد فيها من الشمس.
UNICEF is working with local partners to restore essential services that have been destroyed, providing clean water, school and life-saving medical supplies. To support our work, search UNICEF Gaza or text Gaza to 84903 and help make a difference to children like Jana.
I don't sugarcoat. I shoot straight and tell you stories the way they need to be told. Unfiltered, unafraid, unmissable. That's how I roll. Watch me, Priyanka Deo, on NDTV World. Namaste.
When facts are fragmented, we put the pieces together. Where power collides with truth,
This is NDTV, and you're watching NDTV 24/7.
Congress versus BJP face-off explodes with a ruckus in Speaker Om Birla's office. We get you all the details of the big political story breaking right now on the broadcast. I'm Gauri Dwivedi. A quick check of the headlines we're tracking for you. NDTV interview triggers huge political storm. Leader of opposition Rahul Gandhi and Union Minister Ravinder Bittu banter in Parliament complex. Rahul Gandhi calls former colleague Bittu his traitor friend. Bittu retorts with the Desh ke dushman jibe.
The thing is, here is the traitor walking right by. Take a look at the face. That's what it looks like. Hello, brother.
Sir, thoda
Don't worry, you'll come back. Surrender.
Supreme Court issues notice to poll body on Mamata Banerjee's plea. West Bengal Chief Minister says the Election Commission is targeting her state, asks why no SIR exercise in neighbouring poll-bound state of Assam. Commerce Minister Piyush Goyal briefs Parliament on the US-India trade deal, says all rights of India's farmers have been protected. Congress party hits out, says government compromised under American pressure. Karnataka Assembly rocked by alleged 6,000 crore rupee excise scam. BJP and JDS go for overnight agitation inside the Karnataka Assembly, demand excise minister's resignation. And chilling details come to light of the Delhi NCR triple suicide where gaming addiction kills 3 minor girls in Ghaziabad. The girls were addicted to a Korean gaming app and jumped from the 9th floor one by one. Suicide note says sorry to their parents. A brief but heated exchange unfolded in Parliament today this morning during the protest by suspended MPs at the Makardwar. As Leader of Opposition Rahul Gandhi joined the sit-in, Union Minister Ravneet Singh Bittu entered the complex. Rahul Gandhi then quickly pointed towards Bittu and said that here comes the traitor, look at his face, before extending his hand and adding, my traitor friend. Ravneet Bittu refused the handshake, countering that the Congress had sold out the country. This prompted Congress MPs to retort that it was the BJP which had actually sold out the nation. With tensions rising, Ravneet Bittu chose to walk away, calling the protesting MPs Desh ke Dushman. The incident has now turned into a huge political row with several prominent leaders weighing in. In the latest, you have BJP MP Ravneet Singh Bittu in fact hitting out at Leader of Opposition Rahul Gandhi, saying that the leader called a martyr's son a traitor and even accused the Congress of setting Punjab on fire and killing Sikhs. Delhi's Environment Minister Manjinder Singh Sirsa also weighed in, slammed the Congress party, saying that the party held an anti-Sikh mindset, a story that is likely to be a big political face-off between the two sides.
The thing is, here is the traitor walking right by. Take a look at your face. That's what it looks like. Hello, brother.
सर थोड़ा आप
Don't worry, you'll come back.
The big context to that story is also the NDTV interview that triggered the biggest political story of the day. Listen in.
ये पहले तो पार्लियामेंट के अंदर का मामला है, यही लोग अंदर ये कुछ कर रहे थे, तो डिसीजन हुआ स्पीकर साहब का बाहर निकालने का। अब ये बाहर बाउंड्री तो पार्लियामेंट की है और वो मेन गेट है जहां से मैं उतर के मैं भी मेरी अपनी ड्यूटी करने के लिए एज ए मिनिस्टर मुझे पेपर ले करने थे 12 बजे, तो उस टाइम से मैं पहले आ रहा था, रेलवे के पेपर ले करने थे, तो मैं ड्यूटी बाउंड हूं, तो उसलिए मैं अपना अंदर मैंने पार्लियामेंट में जाना था, तो मुझे नहीं पता था भी ये लोग बैठे हैं, खड़े हैं, क्या कर रहे हैं। मैं अंदर जा रहा था तो राहुल गांधी जी ने आपके वो शब्द कैप्चर हुए हैं, कैद हुए हैं। अब मैं इस पे विचार कर रहा हूं भी यहां की जो इन्होंने कहा है, वो कस्टोडियन तो हमारे स्पीकर हैं, उनके साथ बात करके क्या रूल रेगुलेशंस हैं, क्या है उसके ऊपर। दूसरी बात ये है, ये हमेशा ही गांधी साहब, गांधी फैमिली ये सिखों की कातिल रही है। अब बात वहां की है, पगड़ी देख के यही प्रॉब्लम अंदर भी थी। ये मुझे कह के देखो कितनी गलत फहमियां भी, मैं कितना बड़ा राजकुमार हूं, गांधी फैमिली, मैं बुरा भला कह के भी मैं हाथ आगे करूंगा और मुझसे हाथ मिलाएगा। मैंने कहा राहुल जी आप देश के दुश्मन हैं, फौज के दुश्मन हैं, यही बात अंदर कर रहे हो, और सिखों के तो दुश्मन आप हैं ही। मेरे सिर पे भी पगड़ी बंधी है, मैं सरदार हूं एक, आप क्या हाथ आगे करेंगे, मैं हाथ मिला लूंगा। और ये कहने लगे तू मेरे पास ही आएगा, हाँ यू विल कम बैक। देखो मैं मरना पसंद करूंगा, मरना पसंद करूंगा। पॉलिटिक्स में लोग कहते हैं ना, नहीं वो कुछ भी हो सकता है। भाई पॉलिटिक्स, मेरे परिवार दादाजी उनकी गोदी में पला हूं, 8 साल का ही था जब मेरे फादर की डेथ हो गई थी, तो वो मेरे अंदर भी वो खून है।
कुछ अलग तरीके का बिहेवियर था सर आज उनका,
लग रहा था कोई, पर वो उस चीज के कह के वो बच नहीं सकते भी, कहीं वो नशे में थे या ड्रग्स में थे, वो कह के यहाँ राहुल गांधी जैसा लीडर ये करेगा तो बाकी पार्टी तो फिर या बाकी लोग उनके क्या करेंगे। आज बहुत ही नीचे जिसके कहते हैं बिलो दी बेल्ट जो कहते हैं वर्ड है, वो राहुल गांधी ने आज पॉलिटिक्स का मुजाहरा किया है।
मैं मानता हूं कि राहुल जी ऑनरेबल लीडर ऑफ ऑपोजिशन, ही इज अपसेट कि बिट्टू जी उनकी पार्टी में थे और उनकी पार्टी को छोड़ दे। बट तो ये कहना है कि अच्छा भाई मैं समझ सकता हूं कि अगर आपको इस पर नाराजगी एक्सप्रेस करनी है तो कहिए, अरे माय फ्रेंड, माय लॉन्ग लॉस्ट फ्रेंड, उसने ये भी बोला यू विल कम बैक। अरे एक तरफ से उसको बोला है ट्रेटर, ट्रेटर यू विल कम बैक। अरे मेरे भाई अगर ट्रेटर है, तुम्हारे और भी कई दोस्त यार होंगे, मित्र होंगे जो ट्रेटर होंगे, बट देन व्हाई डू यू वांट हिम टू कम बैक इफ इज अ ट्रेटर? नो, इट्स अ माइंडसेट।
जिस तरह की एक सिख मंत्री के प्रति राहुल गांधी जी ने टिप्पणी करी, सरदार रवनीत सिंह बिट्टू जी को गद्दार कहना, ये इस सबसे पहले तो मैं इसकी कड़े शब्दों में निंदा करता हूं। ऐसी घटिया मानसिकता को, जिस मानसिकता के चलते हमेशा ये सिखों को इस तरह के लेबल लगाते रहे हैं, कभी ये सिखों को आतंकी बताते रहे हैं, कभी सिखों को इन्होंने देश के साथ बांटने वाला बताया। मैं बताना चाहता हूं, भारत का सिख सरदार है और भारत के साथ गद्दारी करने वाला ये राहुल गांधी परिवार है।
पूरी की पूरी सिख कम्युनिटी में, सिख कम्युनिटी के विचारों के साथ सहमत रहने वाले सभी कम्युनिटीज में राहुल गांधी के इस रिमार्क को लेके बहुत एंग्विश और बहुत गुस्सा जो है चारों तरफ पूरे देश भर में है। दुर्भाग्य की बात है, जैसा माननीय हरदीप पुरी जी ने कहा कि जिस व्यक्ति के दादा ने इस देश की एकता और अखंडता के लिए अपने प्राण न्यौछावर कर दिए हों, वो व्यक्ति आपको देशद्रोही दिख रहा है, और जो देश के टुकड़े टुकड़े करने की बात करता हो वो आपकी आंख का तारा है। तो किस सोच के साथ जो है लीडर ऑफ ऑपोजिशन इस देश में राजनीति कर रहे हैं? प्रॉब्लम यह है कि अभी भी राजशाही से नहीं निकल पा रहे।
अभी जो केंद्रीय मंत्री रवनीत सिंह बिट्टू गए, तो आपके जो नेता है राहुल गांधी, वो कह रहे हैं कि माय ट्रेटर फ्रेंड, रवनीत सिंह बिट्टू कह रहे हैं कि इशारा करके बोल रहे हैं।
Shifting focus, cutting across to Rajya Sabha, where leader of opposition is speaking.
62 शब्दों का विस्तृत भाषण इस सरकार ने तैयार करवाया है, पर कई अहम सवालों पर अभिभाषण मौन है। मैं सदन में सिर्फ 5 जरूरी मुद्दे आपके सामने रखना चाहूंगा। मैं सामाजिक न्याय, सामाजिक सद्भाव, संसदीय लोकतंत्र पर हमला, अर्थव्यवस्था और किसानों मजदूरों की दिक्कतें और विदेश नीति की खामियां पर अपनी बात रखना चाहता हूं, और आपके सामने ये दिखाना चाहता हूं कि कितना समय इन्होंने देश के जनता के भलाई के लिए दिया और कितना समय देश के बाहर इन्होंने बिताए, ये आप सभी को मालूम है। ये सोशल जस्टिस, सबसे पहले मैं सामाजिक न्याय पर बात रखूंगा। पिछले 11 सालों में मोदी सरकार ने सामाजिक न्याय के ताने बाने को कमजोर किया है। किया या नहीं किया है तो उनके संवैधानिक हक हकूक पर चोट पहुंचाई है। राष्ट्रपति के अभिभाषण में महिला सशक्तिकरण पर बहुत बातें हुई, पर सच ये है महिलाएं बीजेपी के लिए केवल वोट बैंक बन के रही है। अगर मोदी जी वाकया महिलाओं का नेतृत्व को आगे लाना चाहते हैं तो वे सबसे पहले महिला आरक्षण एसीटी तुरंत लागू करके इस पर कंडीशन नहीं लगाते। अगर आपको उनके बारे में उनको शक्ति देना है, एम्पावरमेंट करना है, तो आप ये बिल पास कर सके, उसको लागू कर सकते हैं। अरे आप कहते हो एक, करते हो एक, तो इसीलिए ये कंडीशन लागू नहीं करते। इससे जनगणना के नाम पर आपने किया, इसको आगे ढकला। आज से 100 साल पहले जब महिलाओं को वोट का अधिकार भी नहीं था और हमारे देश में भी 78 साल तक वोटिंग का अधिकार महिलाओं को नहीं था, तब कांग्रेस ने अपने पार्टी के नेता सरोजिनी नायडू को कांग्रेस अध्यक्ष चुना गया। है आपके पास कोई एग्जाम्पल? आज भी नहीं है। इंदिरा गांधी के प्रधानमंत्री बनने के भी 60 साल पूरे हो गए। इनके जैसी कई महान महिलाएं सशक्तिकरण की मिसाल बनी। बीजेपी ने अब तक किसी महिला को अध्यक्ष नहीं बनाया है। आरएसएस ने 100 साल में किसी महिला को अपना नेतृत्व नहीं सौंपा है। जातिगत जनगणना को मोदी जी और संघ परिवार ने पहले लगातार खारिज किया। सुप्रीम कोर्ट में हल्फनामे में असहमति जताई। जब विपक्ष ने लंबा आंदोलन किया तो मजबूरी में सरकार को मानना पड़ा और घुटने टेकने पड़े, तब ये आगे शुरू हुआ। सर, लेकिन ये काम कैसे पूरा होगा, इसका अब तक कोई रोड मैप नहीं है। न विपक्षी दलों से सलाह ली, न विशेषज्ञों से बात हुई और न ही राज्य सरकारों से कोई परामर्श किया गया। सभापति जी, देश में कमजोर तबकों का खास तौर पर दलित, आदिवासी, अल्पसंख्यकों को, महिलाओं पर लगातार अत्याचार बढ़ रहे हैं। सभापति जी, कांग्रेस की सरकारों में एससी एसटी समुदाय के आर्थिक विकास के लिए कई कदम उठे। एससी एसटी सब प्लान बना, एससी एसटी का सब प्लान बना था, लेकिन मोदी सरकार ने कई योजनाओं को कमजोर करके वो खत्म कर दिया। अब केंद्र सरकार की योजनाओं में जो धन आवंटित होता है वो कम होता है और उसे भी सरकार खर्च नहीं कर पाती है। और मैं उसके 2-3 उदाहरण आपके सामने देता हूँ। प्रधानमंत्री अनुसूचित जाति अभ्युदय योजना, नाम अच्छे रखते हैं कि लोगों को नाम अच्छा लगे, वो भी खास करके हिंदी में वो नाम रखने से नड्डा साहब भी खुश होते हैं, क्योंकि उनके पास तो वो हिंदी अच्छी बोली जाती है और वो भी शायद नाम अच्छा काम खराब, ये चलो। तो प्रधानमंत्री अनुसूचित जाति अभ्युदय योजना, इसमें 41.59 का अंडर यूटिलाइजेशन है। ये मेरे नहीं, उनके इकोनॉमिक्स में। और इतना पैसा आपने अंडर यूटिलाइज किए, क्या भलाई आप करने वाले हैं? खूब बोलते हो खूब, लेकिन काम नहीं करते। सर, प्राइम मिनिस्टर यंग अचीवर्स स्कॉलरशिप में क्या हुआ? 31.51% का अंडर यूटिलाइजेशन हुआ। पोस्ट मैट्रिक स्कॉलरशिप में 5.660, यानी कम से कम 6,360 करोड़ में आपने कम से कम 40-50 करोड़ रुपए की कमी की और अंडर यूटिलाइजेशन हुआ उसका। इसका जिम्मेदार कौन है? बातें बहुत बोलते हैं, ये आंकड़े बताते हैं, ये मेरे आंकड़े नहीं, आप जो देते हैं उन्हीं आंकड़ों को लेकर मैं बात यहाँ पर आपके सामने पेश कर रहा हूँ। सभापति, अनुसूचित जातियों, जनजातियों और महिलाओं के खिलाफ अपराध लगातार बढ़ रहे हैं। आंकड़े आप लोग छिपाते रहते हो। अगर आपके आंकड़े आप देखेंगे सोशल जस्टिस के डिपार्टमेंट से हो या क्राइम रिकॉर्ड ब्यूरो से हो, अगर आप मंगाएंगे आपको मालूम होता आंकड़े बढ़ रहे हैं या घट रहे हैं। सबको पता है कि हर अपराध दर्ज नहीं होता। डर, दबाव और व्यवस्था की नाकामी के कारण असंख्य मामले कभी सामने नहीं आ पाते हैं, क्योंकि गांव में डरते हैं लोग जो ये केस अगर रजिस्टर हुआ हमको गांव में रहने देते या नहीं। ये मुश्किल से अत्याचार भी अगर होता है अपने मर्यादा को डर के महिलाएं और SC ST उनको सपोर्ट नहीं रहने की वजह से वो डर के वो भी लोग पुलिस तक नहीं जाते। हर घटना रिपोर्ट नहीं होती, इस कारण जातिगत हिंसा करने वालों की करने वालों का और उनको प्रोत्साहन मिल रहा है। सर, आजादी के बाद हमारे सामने दो सबसे बड़े लक्ष्य थे। समान न्याय पर आधारित सामाजिक व्यवस्था खड़ी करना और देश को एक संसदीय लोकतंत्र बनाना। आपने 11 सालों में दोनों पर बुलडोजर लगाए और आपकी सोच में संविधान नीचे और मनुस्मृति ऊपर। पिछले सालों में सरकार संविधान के 4 स्तंभों को जस्टिस, लिबर्टी, इक्वालिटी और फ्रेटर्निटी पर चोट आपने लगा दी और ये आप कर रहे हैं और संविधान को खत्म करने की आपकी योजना है। ये इस दिन में आपको मैं सामने रख रहा हूँ। मनरेगा, नेशनल फूड सिक्योरिटी एक्ट, फॉरेस्ट राइट्स एक्ट, राइट टू एजुकेशन, राइट टू इंफॉर्मेशन और लैंड एक्विजिशन एक्ट जैसे कानूनों को भारतीय संविधान में निहित डायरेक्टिव प्रिंसिपल्स ऑफ स्टेट पॉलिसी आर्टिकल 36 से लेकर आर्टिकल 51 तक ध्यान में रखते हुए बनाया गया। ये राइट बेस्ड थे सब, चाहे मनरेगा हो, फूड सिक्योरिटी हो।
All right, that is Mallikarjun Kharge, Congress president, essentially alleging that the government is not ensuring that crimes against SC/STs are addressed, and also says that equality is under threat under the present Modi government. Turning attention now to more news coming in. Shifting focus now, just minutes after the ruckus in the Speaker's House led by Congress MPs, BJP MP Nishikant Dubey is now in a huddle. This has happened after Nishikant Dubey had displayed several books inside Parliament on the floor of the House when he was speaking and when he was addressing. Of course, those books are published. Home Minister Amit Shah has also met the Lok Sabha Speaker. Remember, this comes in after the ruckus in Speaker's office, in the Speaker's chambers, led by Congress MPs who said that why is it that their leader, that is Leader of Opposition Rahul Gandhi, wasn't allowed to quote from an unpublished book by former Army Chief General Naravane, and why is it that Nishikant Dubey has been allowed to do so. Let's listen in to exactly what Priyanka Gandhi said then, and then we get in my colleague Aishwarya Jain for more.
ये लोग जब भी भाषण देते हैं तो किसी किताब से कोट करते हैं, चाहे वो कभी संजय बारू जी को भी कोट किया है प्राइम मिनिस्टर जी ने, तो कभी मैगजीन का आर्टिकल, कभी किताब से, कभी रिपोर्ट से। तो एज लॉन्ग एज इट्स अ पब्लिश्ड सोर्स इट्स ओके।
ये दबाव है, क्या दबाव है? कंटिन्यूटी ऑफ ब्रॉडकास्ट गिवन द फैक्ट दैट ऑल ऑफ देम हैव बीन सस्पेंडेड फॉर द सेशन।
Of course, because please understand, this is not just a case of the leader of the opposition not being allowed to speak. This is a fundamental issue of democracy and of the way the parliament works. ये जो संसद है, ये मंदिर है लोकतंत्र का।
All right, let's get in Aishwarya for more on this. Aishwarya, fill us in with the huddle that's taking place right now. Home Minister Amit Shah speaking and meeting Speaker Birla right now.
Well, that's right. Home Minister Amit Shah has
went to the chambers of Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla. And this is regarding the 5 p.m. address of Prime Minister in the Lok Sabha in reply to the motion of thanks to President's address. Remember, it was Priyanka Gandhi Vadra just a while back, while protesting outside the Parliament, stated that they will continue to protest when Prime Minister will speak. Certainly, the government do not want any interference while Prime Minister replies to the motion of thanks debate in the Lok Sabha, and therefore the reason perhaps when the Congress is adamant that until and unless Leader of Opposition Rahul Gandhi is not allowed to speak in the Parliament, they will continue to protest. And regarding that, to safeguard the entire procedures of procedures of the Lok Sabha, it is an important meeting that is taking place at the Lok Sabha Speaker's office. Remember, earlier it was alleged by the Congress party that Nishikant Dubey has given permission to quote from a book that was on Nehru and Mountbatten. Certainly, the government sources have indicated to us that because Rahul Gandhi want to attribute to an unpublished book which cannot be authenticated before the House, he was not allowed. Certainly, the book that Nishikant Dubey was referring to is from a published book that he can authenticate on the floor of the House as well, and therefore the reason perhaps Nishikant Dubey had been given permission to quote from that particular book. So certainly it's counter charges that had been leveled by the Bharatiya Janata Party over the Congress MPs for disrupting the entire House. We have seen several adjournments being taken place since morning, and now at 5 p.m. the Lok Sabha resumes. Prime Minister will address the lower house of the Parliament. The Congress party is adamant that they will not allow anyone to speak before the Leader of Opposition gets a chance to speak. What will happen, and to solve that, certainly an important meeting taking place in the chambers of Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla. Home Minister Amit Shah, Nishikant Dubey also went inside along with few of the Bharatiya Janata Party MPs. Union Parliamentary Affairs Minister Kiran Rijiju has also been roped in for this important meeting.
All right. In fact, shifting focus, Aishwarya, there are live visuals coming in of several Sikh leaders protesting against Rahul Gandhi, the comment that he had made, the traitor comment against Ravneet Singh Bittu, and that has led to now massive protests from the Sikh community. Let's get those visuals up and running right now on our screens. That's what you see. Several leaders from the community now protesting against Rahul Gandhi's traitor comment. Okay, that's sloganeering happening. Those are live visuals coming in of Sikh leaders protesting against Rahul Gandhi's traitor comment. Remember, this happened earlier in the day, the war of words between Ravneet Singh Bittu and Rahul Gandhi, which was a traitor versus Deshdrohi comments that took place earlier in the day. Now that has turned into a huge political controversy, snowballed into a controversy with now Sikh leaders saying this is essentially a slur on their community. Less than 2% of India's population, contributing as much as 20% to India's armed forces. There's a Sikh regiment. We've had Chief of Army Staff led by Sikh leaders. We've had Chief of Air Force led by a Sikh. So this is a community that is integral to India in its success, in its defense forces. And that slur, the comment that was made by Rahul Gandhi, is what these leaders are protesting against. All right, let's get in Tejshri for more on this. Tejshri, give us a sense of these protests. Have you been able to speak to any one of them in terms of what exactly are they saying? They're of course protesting against Rahul Gandhi's slur, the comment that he made against Sikh community.
Well, absolutely. Let me tell you that we are just reporting over here at Mansingh Road, and we'll show you the visuals so as to the people, those who have gathered over here. And now they will gather in large numbers and they are moving towards the Congress office to carry out their protest. We'll also, in fact, walk forward and show you the visuals so as to how many people have gathered over here. They say, in fact, that the manner in which the leader of opposition has insulted a Sikh, this is completely not acceptable. क्या किस तरह से प्रदर्शन करने वाले हैं आज आप लोग?
हम यहाँ पे शांतिपूर्ण तरीके से प्रदर्शन करने वाले हैं। जो राहुल गांधी जी ने कहा बहुत गलत किया। गद्दार सब शब्द उन्हें कहना नहीं चाहिए। गद्दार कोई है तो कांग्रेस पार्टी है।
लेकिन उनका कहना है कि उन्होंने पार्टी शिफ्ट की, इसीलिए ही यूज सच काइंड ऑफ वर्ड्स।
हमारे बॉस बोलेंगे पार्टी चेंज करना किसी का निजी है। आप में ऐसे कोई कमी होगी, किसी ने पार्टी चेंज की होगी। और जो बात गद्दार की है, कांग्रेस से बड़ा कोई गद्दार नहीं, जिन्होंने सिर्फ देश के साथ गद्दारी की है। इसके अलावा
आप इसी रोड पर आगे इसी तरह से बढ़ते जाएंगे?
बिल्कुल इस तरह ही आगे बढ़ते जाएंगे हम।
और किस तरह का संदेश एक जो है वो आप लोग दे रहे हैं यहाँ से?
आज के बाद उन्हें पहले समझना पड़ेगा कि जिसके ऊपर एक तो पगड़ी है वो गद्दार नहीं है। गद्दार हैं तो आप ही हैं। और सिख ने कभी ना कभी गद्दारी की है, ना कभी गद्दार हो सकता है।
सेंटिमेंट्स को भी ठेस पहुंची यहाँ पे?
पहुंची है। हर सिख इस बात को लेके रोष में है। जो उन्होंने कहा बहुत गलत किया। उन्होंने ऐसी उन्हें बात नहीं करनी चाहिए थी।
Well, that's traitor versus देश का दुश्मन. Now we saw that how the slogans are also being raised on my right hand side and my left hand side as well. The people have been gathered over here and we'll also speak to few more individuals who are here. तो कैसे देखते हैं राहुल गांधी ने जिस तरह की कमेंट पास किए हैं, आप लोग सब यहाँ पर इकट्ठा हुए हैं, क्या कहना चाहेंगे?
जो राहुल गांधी ने कमेंट पास किया है ये बिल्कुल भी उनको शोभा नहीं देता। वो पहले भी उनकी मानसिकता है कि वो सिख विरोधी है और वो सिर्फ आज से नहीं, उनका पूरा परिवार हमेशा
लगता है वो सिख विरोधी मानसिकता है।
बिल्कुल ठीक। और हमेशा से उनका परिवार हमेशा सिख लोगों के कत्लेआम में सबसे आगे रहा है और उसी की प्रक्रिया को आगे बढ़ाते हुए राहुल गांधी का ये बयान ये दिखाता है कि वो सारे सिखों के खिलाफ है।
अब आगे आप किस तरह से प्रोटेस्ट करेंगे? हम देख रहे हैं कई सारे लोग
अभी हम प्रोटेस्ट यहाँ पे करेंगे और हमारी मांग है हम कांग्रेस दफ्तर के अंदर जाएंगे और जबरदस्ती राहुल गांधी माफी मंगवाएंगे कि जो उन्होंने बयान
चाहते राहुल गांधी माफी मांगे। Also let us show the slogan hearing that's happening over here. People have gathered over here and they are chanting slogans against Rahul Gandhi. They are saying Rahul Gandhi in a manner in which gave past comments for Ravinder Singh Bittu, and that is why it is against the entire Sikh community, which is completely unacceptable. आप एक महिला है यहाँ पर प्रदर्शन करने आई है, क्या कुछ कहना चाहेंगे? किस तरह से यहाँ पर
Don't let gaps in your travel insurance spoil your holiday. Go without the doubt. Insure and go. Call 0800 198 0198.
It was so painful to watch.
I sat there and I held her hand. She just went. Though people don't like to talk about it, but we're getting older, it has to be done.
Yeah, you got to have that conversation about wills.
Start to think about, well, what would I do? Where would I want to leave things?
Give more end-of-life care. Search Marie Curie Will Talk to get your free will guide.
Now that retirement's here, it's time for me to focus on the things that really matter in life, like making sure my family can manage funeral costs when I'm no longer around. Which reminds me,
Welcome to British Seniors, the UK's #1 rated provider of over 50s life insurance.
hi, I'd like a quick quote, please.
No problem. We're proud to offer our seniors lifetime guarantee. With 100% of claims having been paid, we guarantee your premiums will never go up and that you'll speak to one of our specialists in the UK. UK residents aged 50 to 80 are guaranteed to be accepted. Depending on your age, your loved ones can get a cash payout up to £10,000 when you pass away.
And that money could help cover my funeral costs or be a gift for my grandson. I'll do it.
Plus, when you sign up, you'll receive a £135 gift card and free 24/7 GP advice and health services.
Be proud to protect your loved ones with British Seniors. To get a free life insurance quote today, call our UK team on 0800 881 5090 or visit britishseniors.co.uk.
It feels good knowing that your future's in hand. Evlo can offer you a loan from £1,000 to £15,000, whether it's for home improvements or for some of life's big moments. Evlo looks beyond your credit score and always takes a case-by-case approach. Visit evlo.co.uk to get your conditional decision in minutes.
Dealing with my lot means making smart choices. And with our family growing, I want to protect the life we've built. That's why I'm calling Smart Insurance.
Hi, I'd like a quick quote, please.
OK, you can choose a benefit amount up to £750,000 depending on your age.
Brilliant.
If you're a UK resident aged 18 to 64, you can apply with just a few health and lifestyle questions. For £250,000 of cover, the price starts at just £14.77 a month.
That's less than I thought, and could help my husband pay off the mortgage.
With our Smart Family Guarantee, you'll have peace of mind.
I'll go ahead.
You'll also receive a 100% advance in the event of terminal illness and 10% cashback on your first year's premiums. That's the Smart Cashback. Plus, you get your choice of a £125 gift card.
Protect the life you've built the smart way. To get a free quote today, call our specialist UK team on 0800 977 5753 or visit smartinsurance.co.uk.
I don't sugarcoat. I shoot straight and tell you stories the way they need to be told. Unfiltered, unafraid, unmissable. That's how I roll. Watch me, Priyanka Deo, on NDTV World. Namaste.
Rajasthan is history, culture, and much more. And I have been reporting on all things royal for more than 25 years.
The colors, the culture, and the complexities of the Northeast is different from the rest of the country. I have been bringing the Northeast closer to the capital for over 15 years. Madhya Pradesh is the heart of India, and I have been capturing its every beat for over 10 years, covering the corridors of power, what is said, what is left unsaid, and what it actually means for you and me. I have it all covered.
Kashmir is often called paradise on earth, a region that has been in a state of flux from conflict to India's crowning glory. I have been reporting and decoding Jammu and Kashmir for last 3 decades.
When facts are fragmented, we put the pieces together. Where power collides with truth, we are there.
Behind me is that massive security arrangements that are in place.
Behind fractured boundaries, we clear the fog of war. Fault lines with Gauri Dwivedi, only on NDTV World.
I don't sugarcoat.
Rajasthan is history, culture, and much more. And I have been reporting on all things royal for more than 25 years.
The colors, the culture, and the complexities of the Northeast is different from the rest of the country. I have been bringing the Northeast closer to the capital for over 15 years. Madhya Pradesh is the heart of India, and I have been capturing its every beat for over 10 years, covering the corridors of power, what is said, what is left unsaid, and what it actually means for you and me. I have it all covered.
Kashmir is often called paradise on earth, a region that has been in a state of flux from conflict to India's crowning glory. I have been reporting and decoding Jammu and Kashmir for last 3 decades.
When facts are fragmented, we put the pieces together. Where power collides with truth, we are there.
Behind me is that massive security arrangements that are in place.
Behind fractured boundaries, we clear the fog of war. Fault lines with Gauri Dwivedi, only on NDTV World.
Given the fact that India invested so much, the Prime Minister himself invested so much in the India-America relationship, are you extremely disappointed with the Trump administration and how transactional they're choosing to be?
Well, look, every government and certainly every American president has their own way of approaching the world. I grant you that in the case of President Trump, it's radically different from how his predecessors did. I think he himself would say that. We have right now a set of issues which the relationship is grappling with. I mean, to me, it's, look, foreign policy doesn't always, everything doesn't go your way all the time on all the issues, on all the relationships. So there will be issues, you know. It is with the US today, it could be with somebody else tomorrow. What you try to do is to engage and work through those issues, and we believe that that there can be a landing point for our respective trade interests. Obviously, that is something which will be negotiated and negotiated hard because it has an implication for livelihoods in this country. At the end of the day, for us, the interests of the workers and the farmers and the small business and the middle class matters. So when we look at a trade agreement with a country like the United States, you have to be extremely judicious about your position, about what you put on the table.
How optimistic are you at the moment? Are we days away, weeks away, months away, potentially years away from just the first part of the trade deal?
Well, look, diplomacy, you're always optimistic, because I'm not saying that as a way of stalling you, which I am, but also because, look, suddenly things can turn around. It can turn around on one weekend. I could tell you on Friday, oh, I don't think it's likely, and maybe it'll happen on Monday, and you will think that I was misleading you. So it can happen.
No, with Trump, we totally get it. Given the fact that on the other side of the negotiating table is President Trump, we won't blame you. We'll get why that happened.
So, we've had, there's no lack of communication. There's no lack of negotiation. It's something which has gone through multiple rounds. We have to see when the call is taken and on what terms. So if you ask me, could it happen soon? My answer would be, sure, very possible. If you say, well, maybe soon may take a little longer, maybe, I don't know.
President's rule has been revoked in Manipur. This clears the way for the formation of an NDA government. Remember, it's been under President's rule for nearly a year now, and BJP's Khemchand is staking claim to form government. Let's go across to Ratnadeep for more details. Ratnadeep, the President's rule, it was just 10 days left, and now finally Manipur is going to get a government, and we hope that now, things will calm down in the state. What is the situation there? Give us the latest.
Absolutely, this is a big development as far as Manipur is concerned, with the President's rule now being revoked. Now this paves the way for the formation of the new government. In fact, a short while back, the BJP-led NDA had stated its claims to form the next government. The Chief Minister designate Yumnam Khemchand Singh had met the governor and has given the letter with the signature of the NDA MLAs. Now what we have been told by our reliable sources is that this evening at 6 p.m. in Imphal, the oath-taking ceremony would take place, where Yumnam Khemchand Singh would be sworn in as the next Chief Minister of Manipur, along with two deputies, one from the Kuki community. Former Minister Nemcha Kipjan will be the Deputy Chief Minister from the Kuki community. She's also going to be the first ever women Deputy Chief Minister in Manipur. Also from the Naga community, El Dikho from the ally NPF will be accommodated, and a senior MLA from the BJP, former Minister Govindas Kantojam, would be sworn in as the Home Minister. That's what reliable sources have told NDTV.
All right, Ratnadeep, thanks so much for joining us with all those details. So big breaking news there on Manipur. It's finally going to get a government soon. With that, we'll slip into a short break. Coming up on the other side, what happened when Mamata Banerjee went to the Supreme Court against the Election Commission. All those details coming up.
It's great to be helping out before my first grandchild arrives. And after having a few repairs myself, I need to make sure they'll all be protected. Which reminds me.
Welcome to British Seniors, the UK's #1 rated provider of over 50s life insurance.
Hi, I'd like a quick quote.
No problem. We're proud to offer our seniors lifetime guarantee. With 100% of claims having been paid, we guarantee your premiums will never go up and that you'll speak to one of our specialists in the UK. UK residents aged 50 to 80 are guaranteed to be accepted. Depending on your age, your loved ones can get a cash payout up to £10,000 when you pass away.
Well, that money could help with funeral costs or as a gift for my grandkid. I'll do it.
Plus, when you sign up, you'll receive a £135 gift card and free 24/7 GP advice and health services.
He's going to be named after his granddad.
Be proud to protect your loved ones with British Seniors. To get a free quote today, call our UK team on 0800 470 4444 or visit britishseniors.co.uk.
It's the auto sale. What's not to love? Pick up our 150 gig data SIM and save up to £168. Just £18.99 a month. Plus, roam freely in the EU up to 25 gig. O2, essential for living.
I'll fix him, love. Poor pet. Just shows you never know what's going to happen. Which reminds me, I need to protect the life we've built. That's why I'm looking into smart family life insurance. Hi, I'd like a quick quote, please.
OK. You can choose a benefit amount up to £750,000, depending on your age. If you're a UK resident aged 18 to 64, you can apply with just a few health and lifestyle questions. For £250,000 of cover, the price starts at just £14.77 a month.
That's less than I thought. And it could help my husband with the mortgage.
Just like families, not all life insurance is the same. That's why we offer the Smart Family Guarantee.
That's good to know.
You'll also receive a 100% advance in the event of terminal illness and 10% cash back on your first year's premiums. That's the Smart Cashback. Plus, you'll also get your choice of a £125 gift card.
Protect the life you've built the smart way. To get a free quote today, call our specialist UK team on 0800 458 6908 or visit smartinsurance.co.uk.
Don't let gaps in your travel insurance spoil your holiday. Go without the doubt. Insure and go. Call 0800 198 0198. Trusted by over 27 million travellers.
We know that living with diabetes can make daily life a challenge, and we're here to help.
I felt very low with the diagnosis and very lonely as well and embarrassed.
I think people don't necessarily realise the impact that being diabetic can have on you and the amount of extra decisions you have to make a day through carb counting every single thing you eat.
If you're struggling with the everyday challenges diabetes can bring, become a Diabetes UK member today. Receive this informative welcome pack and Balance magazine.
Balance magazine has been very good in giving me tips to manage my diabetes on a day-to-day basis.
One of the things I was recommended to do was exercise. What motivated me was my love of dance, and I got that back.
Join a community that really understands. Call 0800 035 7605 or go online to become a member for just £5 a month.
With Post Office Over 50s life cover, enjoy peace of mind knowing your family will receive a guaranteed payout when you're gone. UK resident 50 to 80, you're guaranteed acceptance. No health checks and from just £1.15 a week. Plus free 24/7 GP access with the health and wellbeing benefit. Purchase and receive an amazon.co.uk, M&S or dining out gift card worth £125. Call Post Office on 0800 171 2211.
Ezekiel and his little brother Joseph both have cataracts that cloud their vision. Knowing how tough life with cataracts can be, Ezekiel is worried about his little brother.
It makes me sad. Because if he could see, then he would be able to succeed in his life. But now his life seems difficult because of his poor vision.
These brothers are needlessly facing a lifetime with cataracts, all because the straightforward operation they need is beyond the family's reach. Could you help us support more families like Joseph and Ezekiel's so they can have the surgery that will save their sight? Call 0800 035 7848. Text Site 11 to 78866 or visit sightsavers.tv to donate £2 a month. Help children and young people dreaming of a life without sight loss to finally get the treatment they need.
Welcome back. The shocking incident from Ghaziabad now, where 3 minor sisters jumped to their deaths from the 9th floor of their apartment building. This took place early on Wednesday morning, and the girls aged just 16, 14 and 12 allegedly left behind a note for their parents apologizing and referring to what they called a true life story. The police say forensic analysis is underway and family members' statements are being recorded. Disturbing text was also found in the room of the girls, with the walls, with scribbling there saying, "I'm very, very alone." Sources indicate the room was locked from inside and the sisters allegedly jumped one by one from the window. Investigators say the sisters were inseparable and had reportedly become addicted to an online task-based Korean game during the pandemic. The family had recently restricted their access to the app.
क्या कुछ लिखा हुआ था सुसाइड नोट में? इसमें लिखा था, पापा सॉरी, हम कोरिया नहीं छोड़ सकते, कोरिया हमारी जिंदगी है, कोरिया हमारी जान है और आप हमें नहीं छुड़ा सकते, आई एम सॉरी, हम जान दे रहे हैं बस। और सुसाइड नोट मैंने अभी देखा जस्ट उनके पास, पुलिस वालों के पास। बच्चियां जो थी वो किस समय उन्होंने ये घटना हुई, क्या कुछ कहेंगे? सर बहुत बुरा हुआ, ऐसे किसी बच्चे के साथ ना मैं कहूँगा, सब बच्चे अपने गेम खेलना छोड़े, सब कोई माँ अपने बच्चों को गेम ना खेलने दे बस। गेम में कब कौन सा टास्क हो जाता है ये नहीं पता लगता, हमें खुद नहीं पता लगा जी।
All right, an extremely shocking incident there from Ghaziabad, such young lives lost. With that, we'll slip into a short break and return with more.
At Tesco Mobile, club card prices are frozen, so your contract price stays on ice. So you can get great deals like the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra with awesome AI and 25 gigs of data for just $46.99 a month with club card prices, saving you a massive £486. And it will stay that way for the length of your contract. It pays to be connected. Search Tesco Mobile. Every little helps.
This is an urgent appeal from UNICEF UK. Conflict in Gaza has severely disrupted supplies of food, medicine and clean water. Thousands of children are malnourished and sick.
مريم بتعاني من سوء التغذية إلها سنة ونص بالمرة ما بتتحسنش.
UNICEF is working non-stop, providing life-saving therapeutic food, clean water and fuel. To find out how you can help, search UNICEF Gaza or text Gaza to 84988. Thank you.
Deborah, stop horsing around. Let's play Zebra Bingo. With branded bingo rooms like Fluffy Favourites Bingo, Deal or No Deal Bingo, and Clover Rollover Bingo. And more classic bingo games than you could shake your tail at. There's over £6.5 million in bingo prizes to be won every month on the Bingo Network. Come on, let's play Zebra Bingo.
It's the auto sale. What's not to love? Pick up our 150 gig data SIM and save up to £168. Just $18.99 a month. Plus, roam freely in the EU up to 25 gig. O2, essential for living.
We all know animals have feelings. They depend on kindness, just like you and me. So imagine how they feel when they're beaten, starved, and unloved. Every minute, the RSPCA is called on to save animals in physical agony and mental torment. It's unbearable to see the pain in their eyes. We refuse to give up on them, but to rescue them from a life of fear, we urgently need animal lovers like you to donate today. Please call 0800 121 4260 or text KIND to 84903 to give £2 a month to the RSPCA. Your gift will help fund more life-saving rescues, more emergency treatment, and more gentle rehabilitation. Every month, you'll be helping to keep animals free from pain and sadness. so they can find the comfort and joy they deserve. Right now, across the country, thousands are suffering deliberate harm. But together, we can show animals what kindness feels like. Together, we can rescue them. So please, call 0800 121 4260, text KIND to 84903, or visit our website to start your monthly donation today. Thank you.
Right now, terrible things are happening to donkeys. They work all day in the blistering sun, without food or water. They're suffering silently, while their backs are breaking. Some are being abandoned and will be left to die alone. But the worst thing you can do to a donkey isn't to break its body. It's to break its heart. Because donkeys are loyal, loving creatures. They trust us to care for them. And when they're hurt and abused, they feel it inside too. But right now, you can do something incredible for donkeys. You can support the Donkey Sanctuary. Just call 0800 035 9318 and give £2 a month. Because your support can help protect donkeys. You can help us to treat the sick and the injured. You'll help to mend broken hearts so that they can learn to love and trust again. Right now, so many working donkeys around the world are suffering. But we can only be there for them with your help. So please, call 0800 035 9318 or text HEART7 to 78866 and give £2 a month to the Donkey Sanctuary, because terrible things are happening to donkeys. Please, do something incredible for them right now.
I'm a simple man, but now I'm in my 50s, things are getting a little more complicated. Retirement's peeking round the corner, and I wanted to make sure my family would be really looked after if anything happened to me. That's why I decided to learn more about over 50s life insurance from Cover Today.
They're the only over 50s life insurer with no waiting period.
Unlike other insurers who could make you wait up to 2 years, with Cover Today, you're fully covered from day one. And you're covered for the whole of your life.
Plus, unlike other things in life, the price never goes up. Learning more couldn't be simpler. Go online or talk to their friendly UK team in just one phone call.
Cover Today are the only over 50s life insurer with no waiting period and no annoying trips to the doctors either. Plus, you get your choice of a £125 gift card.
Now I'm with Cover Today, I can get on with something much more interesting.
To find out more about Cover Today, call our friendly UK team on 0808 143 4774 or visit covertoday.co.uk.
Has issued a notice to the Election Commission of India in response to the Bengal Chief Minister's plea challenging the SIR process in the state. That's the Special Intensive Revision of Electoral Rolls. The ECI has been asked to file its reply by the 10th of February. West Bengal Chief Minister sharply criticized the Election Commission during the hearing over SIR, calling it WhatsApp Commission. Mamata Banerjee attacked the EC with several charges in the Supreme Court, saying that Bengal was being targeted by the EC and that the SIR was meant to bulldoze the people of Bengal, and asking why no SIR in Assam. Well, with that, we'll slip into a short break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with all the top. Stay with us.
It was so painful to watch.
I sat there and I held her hand. She just went. Though people don't like to talk about it, but we're getting older, it has to be done.
Yeah, you gotta have that conversation about wills.
Start to think about, well, what would I do? Where would I want to leave things?
Give more end-of-life care. Search Marie Curie Will Talk to get your free will guide.
I don't sugarcoat. I shoot straight and tell you stories the way they need to be told. Unfiltered, unafraid, unmissable. That's how I roll. Watch me, Priyanka Deo, on NDTV World. Namaste.
Rajasthan is history, culture, and much more.
and I have been reporting on all things royal for more than 25 years.
The colors, the culture and the complexities of the Northeast is different from the rest of the country. I have been bringing the Northeast closer to the capital for over 15 years.
Madhya Pradesh is the heart of India, and I have been capturing its every beat for over 10 years, covering the corridors of power, what is said, what is left unsaid, and what it actually means for you and me. I have it all covered.
Kashmir is often called paradise on earth, a region that has been in a state of flux from conflict to India's crowning glory. I have been reporting and decoding Jammu and Kashmir for last 3 decades.
When facts are fragmented, we put the pieces together. Where power collides with truth, we are there.
Behind me is that massive security arrangements that are in place.
Behind fractured boundaries, we clear the fog of war. Fault Lines with Gauri Dwivedi, only on NDTV World.
Given the fact that India invested so much, the Prime Minister himself invested so much in the India-America relationship, are you extremely disappointed with the Trump administration and how transactional they're choosing to be?
Well, look, every government and certainly every American president has their own way of approaching the world. I grant you that in the case of President Trump, it's radically different from how his predecessors did. I think he himself would say that. We have right now a set of issues which the relationship is grappling with. I mean, to me, it's, look, foreign policy doesn't always, everything doesn't go your way all the time on all the issues, on all the relationships. So there will be issues, you know. It is with the US today, it could be with somebody else tomorrow. What you try to do is to engage and work through those issues, and we believe that there can be a landing point for our respective trade interests. Obviously, that is something which will be negotiated and negotiated hard because it has an implication for livelihoods in this country. You know, at the end of the day, for us, the interests of the workers and the farmers and the small business and the middle class matters. So when we look at a trade agreement with a country like the United States, you have to be extremely judicious about your position, about what you put on the table.
How optimistic are you at the moment? Are we days away, weeks away, months away, potentially years away from just the first part of the trade deal?
Well, look, diplomacy, you're always optimistic because I'm not saying that as a way of stalling you, which I am, but also because, look, it's suddenly things can turn around. It can turn around on one weekend. You know, I could tell you on Friday, oh, I don't think it's likely, and maybe it'll happen on Monday, and you will think that I was misleading you. So it can happen.
No, with Trump, we totally get it. Yeah. Given the fact that on the other side of the negotiating table is President Trump, we won't blame you. We'll get why that happened.
So, we've had, there's no lack of communication. There's no lack of negotiation. It's something which has gone through multiple rounds. We have to see when the call is taken and on what terms.
Hello and welcome. You're watching NDTV Newsroom. I'm Gargi Rawat. Let's go across right now to Nishikant Dubey, who is attacking Rahul Gandhi. Let's listen in.
जो बैन नहीं है, भारत में बिक रही, और उसके ऊपर जो है क्यों नहीं चर्चा होगी? ये मित्रोखीन आर्काइव है, इसका दो वॉल्यूम है, मित्रोखीन आर्काइव का। ये दो वॉल्यूम है। ये दोनों वॉल्यूम में ये है कि कैसे पूरी कांग्रेस पार्टी इंदिरा जी के साथ केजीबी के हाथों में बंधक थी। CIA से कैसे लिए जाते थे और चुनाव में किस तरह से पैसे लिए, ये मित्रोखीन आर्काइव के ऊपर जो है, मित्रोखीन बहुत बड़ा आदमी था, उसने किताब लिखी है, इसके ऊपर हम चाहते हैं चर्चा हो जाए। इसके बाद है कुलदीप नैयर, बड़े आप ही लोगों की तरह बड़े पत्रकार थे। इमरजेंसी रिटोल्ड कि कैसा करप्शन हुआ, कैसा इमरजेंसी हुआ, कैसे लोगों को जो है रोका गया, कैसे संविधान को बदला गया, इस किताब पर क्यों नहीं चर्चा होगी। इसके बाद ये कुमी कपूर, अभी भी कुमी कपूर जी हैं और बड़ी पत्रकार हैं, उनका है द इमरजेंसी। ये सारे इतिहास ऐसे हैं जैसे लोकतंत्र को कैसे खत्म किया, लोकतंत्र का गला कैसे घोटा, पत्रकारिता को कैसे खत्म कर दिया, डेमोक्रेसी को कैसे खत्म किया। ये जो इस तरह की बातें करते हैं तो इसके ऊपर क्यों नहीं चर्चा होगी। कुमी कपूर तो अभी जिंदा ही है। इसके बाद ये संजय बारू की किताब है, आप ये देखिए द एक्सीडेंटल प्राइम मिनिस्टर, कि प्राइम मिनिस्टर केवल नाम मात्र के थे, सारा फैसला जो है सोनिया जी लेती थी। सोनिया जी किस तरह से फैसला लेती थी, संजय बारू की किताब है। संजय बारू जिंदा है, इसके ऊपर क्यों नहीं चर्चा होगी कि आप कैसे, मतलब गांधी और नेहरू परिवार को लगता है कि वो राजा हैं और आज तक उनका राजशाही खत्म नहीं हुआ, इसके ऊपर क्यों नहीं चर्चा होगी। या द रेड साड़ी, यह किताब सोनिया जी के ऊपर, और यह किताब पहले बैन हो गया था लेकिन अब अवेलेबल है। यह हमने बुक स्टोर से खरीद कर ही लिया है कि 10 साल में किस तरह से करप्शन किया, किस तरह से बाहर पैसा डाला, किस तरह से व्यक्तिगत इटालियन लोगों के बिजनेसमैन के साथ रिलेशन थे। क्या इसके ऊपर चर्चा नहीं होनी चाहिए, रेड साड़ी के ऊपर। इसके बाद आप समझिए ये दरबार तबलीन सिंह की किताब है, पूरा इंदिरा गांधी जी ने क्या किया, राजीव गांधी जी ने क्या किया, राहुल गांधी जी ने क्या किया, सोनिया गांधी जी ने क्या किया, क्या उस परिवार के ऊपर चर्चा नहीं होनी चाहिए। ये तबलीन सिंह जी की किताब है। ये किताब है चित्रा सुब्रमण्यम की, वो फोर्स गेट। आपको पता है कि इनकम टैक्स ने फाइनली कहा कि बिन चड्ढा ने पैसे लिए और उनसे इनकम टैक्स ने पैसे वापस लिए। 50 करोड़ रुपया उनका फ्लैट बेचकर इनकम टैक्स ने वापस लिया। कोतरोची कौन था, कोतरोची के साथ क्या रिलेशन थे। आपके बोल जाने से, टेक्निकल बातों से किस तरह से माधव सिंह सोलंकी ने बोफोर्स के केस को लिपापोती किया, ये पूरे इतिहास को पता है, पूरे देश को पता है। तो क्या बोफोर्स पर फिर से बात नहीं होनी चाहिए। चित्रा सुब्रमण्यम तो जिंदा है। इसके बाद ये शशि थरूर की खुद ही किताब है, द ग्रेट इंडिया नॉवल, खुद की किताब है। उन्हीं से पूछना चाहिए कि उन्होंने गांधी नेहरू परिवार के बारे में क्या कहा है। अभी तो प्रेजेंट सांसद हैं, उन्हीं की किताब के ऊपर हम चर्चा करना चाहते हैं, वो भी चर्चा नहीं कर रहा है। इसके बाद इंडिया ट्रस्ट विथ डेस्टिनी, ये जगदीश भगवती और अरविंद पनगरिया की किताब है कि किस तरह से 2004 से लेकर 14 तक पूरी इकोनॉमी को, पूरा का पूरा बैंकिंग सिस्टम खत्म हो गया। फोन ऑफ बैंकिंग होता था, देश का कैसे तमाशा बना दिया। कोई न IMF न वर्ल्ड बैंक हमको पैसा देने को तैयार नहीं थी, और वो किस तरह की घटना है, ये वो किताब है। इसके बाद किताब है
Guys, what's happening? Massive protests taking place after Rahul Gandhi called Bittu a Gaddar. And remember, this has really angered the Sikh community, saying, how can you call a Sikh a Gaddar? Several prominent leaders have also spoken out, and now a protest, and there was this plan to gherao the Congress office. Let's go across now to our reporter there. Tetri joins us for more. Tetri, what's happening? Take us through, this protest. They've reached the Congress office.
Well, absolutely. We are just reporting few meters away from Congress office, and we'll keep on showing you the visuals as to what is happening over here. You can see that number of protesters have gathered over here, carrying placards in their hands. They are demanding that Rahul Gandhi should resign immediately, or either he should apologize. We'll also, in fact, move forward and keep on showing you so as to what is happening over here. You can see that number of protesters have gathered, and we'll also, in fact, try to speak to the BJP Delhi President, Mr. Virendra Sachdeva. Sir, क्या कहना चाहेंगे? किस तरह का संदेश फिलहाल यहाँ से दे रहे हैं आप, और क्या डिमांड है आपकी?
देखिए, आज जो राहुल गांधी ने बयान दिया है, उन्होंने पूरी सिख कौम को गाली दी है। उन्होंने एक बिट्टू को गाली नहीं दी है, उन्होंने पग को गाली दी है, जिसने शहादत और बलिदान इस देश के लिए दिया है। 84 के कत्लेआम में भी कांग्रेस का हाथ खून से रंगा हुआ था, तब भी इन्होंने सिखों को गद्दार कहा था, और आज 2026 में भी ये सिखों को गद्दार कह रहे, तो आप समझ लीजिए कि राहुल गांधी की मानसिकता क्या है।
आप डिमांड क्या कर रहे हैं कि राहुल गांधी माफी मांगे, इस्तीफा?
राहुल गांधी माफी भी मांगे, इस्तीफा भी देना पड़ेगा। क्यों? क्योंकि सिख सरदार है, राहुल गांधी गद्दार है।
प्रोटेस्ट जारी रहेगा?
बिल्कुल जारी रहेगा।
So you see, that was Virendra Sachdeva, the BJP Delhi president, who in fact was in conversation with NDTV, and in fact told us that what are the details about the protest and what is going to happen next as far as the entire protest is concerned. And as of now, in the visuals also, you can see that there is a massive crowd gathered over here. The first layer of barricading has already been broken. They are now trying to break the second layer of barricading, and you can also see that how they have gathered over here. Large number of crowd, but they are in anger. They are saying that not for the first time, you know, that that Rahul Gandhi, or for that matter the Congress party, in fact has insulted the Sikh community. Earlier also there have been multiple instances when the Sikh community was insulted. Then they in fact also go to the at that particular point of time when the statements were given by Rajiv Gandhi, and also in fact they remind the Congress party for the period of emergency as well. So all these developments we are tracking here from ground zero, getting you all the updates about the developments taking place. Rahul Gandhi istifa do, Rahul Gandhi maafi mango, and until unless Rahul Gandhi apologizes, they are not going to sit quiet. We saw the kind of confrontation that took place in between Rahul Gandhi and of course Ravneet Singh Bittu, the union minister, who was earlier the part of the Congress party, who was the member of Congress party, but then he left the Congress party, and then perhaps Rahul Gandhi, while he was sitting there in the parliamentary complex, just along with the other MPs as well, he in fact now the crowd is moving forward along with Virendra Sachdeva to break the second layer of barricading as well. They are trying to break the second layer of barricading and trying to move forward as well. These are the pictures, live pictures that we are giving you in the visuals, where they are demanding that continuously that Rahul Gandhi in fact should apologize. We'll also in fact try to speak to other leaders who are present over here and get to know as to what their demands are. We did try to speak to Virendra Sachdeva. Now we'll try to speak to RP Singh, who is over here. RP Singh साहब, क्या कहना चाहेंगे? आपका ये प्रोटेस्ट जो है किस तरह से
नहीं, बड़ा स्पष्ट है। कांग्रेस के मन में जो सिखों के प्रति नफरत है वो डीएनए फूट कर निकलता है। ये जो आज राहुल गांधी ने बोला है, ये वही है जिस प्रकार से 1984 में उन्होंने सिखों का कत्लेआम किया था। उनकी पार्टी से चाकू छोड़ करके उसने एनसीपी ज्वाइन की, उनकी पार्टी से सुष्मिता देव छोड़ कर गई, उन्होंने
लेकिन वो कह रहे हैं उन्हें बोलने नहीं दिया जा रहा है पार्लियामेंट में। बोलने
पर किसी सिख को गद्दार क्यों कहा? उनकी पार्टी से एक लंबी सूची है जिन्होंने पार्टी छोड़ी है, आज तक कभी किसी और को गद्दार नहीं कहा।
प्रदर्शन आपका किस तरह से जारी रहेगा?
ये जारी रहेगा जब तक वो माफी नहीं मांगेंगे, और ये जारी रहेगा इसलिए भी क्योंकि जगदीश टाइटलर तो उसका यार है। जगदीश टाइटलर के लिए पलके बिछाते हैं, रेड कार्पेट डालते हैं, और बिट्टू गद्दार हो गया। ये हमें
राहुल गांधी शुड रिजाइन।
राहुल गांधी शुड seek apologies and should resign.
All right, thank you so much, and we'll also in fact go to that side. I would request my camera person to come along with me, because the protesters over here are now sitting on dharna on the ground, and what they are trying to do is they are trying to move forward. You can see that they are holding placards in their hand. क्या डिमांड है आपकी? क्या
मैडम, हम आपके चैनल के माध्यम से बोलना चाहते हैं, ये देश के गद्दार लोग हैं, गांधी परिवार, कांग्रेस पार्टी, इन्होंने पूरे देश को शर्मसार किया है। सिख जो है राष्ट्रभक्ति में लीन है, राष्ट्रभक्त है। आज तक आप देख लीजिए 1947 नहीं, 1947 से पीछे जाकर देखेंगे।
चाहते राहुल गांधी इस्तीफा दें, आपने पोस्ट
बिल्कुल राहुल गांधी को इस्तीफा देना चाहिए, क्योंकि आज उन्होंने
रवनीत सिंह बिट्टू को गद्दार नहीं कहा, एक सिख कौम को गद्दार कहा।
और आपकी कम्युनिटी को इन्होंने
आज़ादी की लड़ाई में सबसे ज़्यादा शहीदियाँ सिखों ने पाई हैं, उसी कौम के एक इनको गद्दार कहा है। बहुत
ठीक है, we'll move forward and show you the confrontation that's taking place between the police over here, the Delhi police, and of course the protesters who are trying to cross the second layer of barricadings. High political drama unfolding over here on the ground. We'll also in fact try to speak to those protesters who are trying to jump the barricades, and they are trying to move closer towards the Congress office. The Congress office over here at the.
यार ये मेरे पास समझ नहीं आता, हम किसकी बात
यहाँ से आप
करते हैं? कोई
protest
नेता हो डंका, हम आगे बढ़ेंगे, राहुल गांधी को
हम आगे बढ़ेंगे और राहुल गांधी का इस्तीफा लेंगे। इसी उद्देश्य के साथ आज
You see, there is a massive confrontation that is taking place between the police and the protesters. The first layer of barricading was crossed, and now they are trying to cross the second layer of barricading. You can see the leaders, the BJP President Viren Sachdeva, other MLAs of the BJP have also arrived over here. They are trying, in fact, to move forward. We'll also, in fact, once again try to get in a word from the leaders who have gathered over here so as to what they have to say and how are they going to take this entire matter forward and what is their plan of action. Sir, किस लिए आप जो प्रदर्शन कर रहे हैं, क्या कहना है आपका?
मांग जी माफी मांगनी चाहिए और इस्तीफा देना चाहिए। ये
गांधी को माफी
मांगनी चाहिए, इस्तीफा देना चाहिए। बार बार सिखों को उकसाते हैं और इसका परिणाम सही नहीं होता।
आप अब ये सेकेंड लेयर भी आगे तोड़ के
बिल्कुल बढ़ेंगे जी, बिल्कुल।
So massive sloganeering taking place over there. People trying to, the protesters trying to climb the barricade as well. And
राहुल गांधी मुर्दाबाद, राहुल गांधी मुर्दाबाद, राहुल गांधी मुर्दाबाद।
गद्दार है राहुल गांधी, गद्दार है, इसको माफी मांगनी पड़ेगी। सिख कौम को इसने गद्दार बोला, ये नहीं बचा जाएगा।
Rahul Gandhi, who is a traitor and not Ravneet Singh Bittu, and whatever Rahul Gandhi has said, that is something which is not an insult only for Ravneet Singh Bittu, who is a cabinet minister, who is in fact the MP, not just he represents a constituency, but a Sikh community as well, and that is an insult to the Sikh community. Very dramatic visuals over here, the people, the protesters standing just above the barricades, and they're trying to jump the barricades. High security deployment as well. We'll just try to show you a 360-degree view over here so as to what is happening. You can see that the people are gathered. Once again, we'll try to get in a conversation with Mr. Virendra Sachdeva. Sachdeva साहब, आप यहाँ पर खड़े हैं इस वक्त, तमाम लोग यहाँ पर प्रोटेस्ट कर रहे हैं, क्या एक संदेश आप यहाँ से